Good morning, guys! Good morning, good morning! I hope you guys are doing very well today. I do see Fury, Chica, and Nox as well. Hopefully Nox is still here for a quick sec, because I will need the feedback. Oh no, I do see Nox right there. But give me just one quick second, guys, to hear the audio sounds on my end, as always. But I hope you guys are doing well. I do see Fury can't stay here because they're sleepy, but that's a-okay. I'm still happy that you were able to stop by as well. Give me just one quick second. Morning, Chica. Morning, morning. Let me see how everything sounds from my end, and I'll go on with our usual little debriefing, as we'll usually say. But yeah, give me just one quick second. Okay, I think it's fine. I think it's okay, but we'll see. Also, thank you as well for, was it the hydrate? Oh yes, the hydrate and posture check. Got you. We'll do that before we go to yapping and stuff like that. Sit upright. Oh god. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm over here. Okay. 20 streams streak? Damn, nice. That's cool. Just a bit of cleanup at spawn, and with the standardized code and Couplemon rubric 10 Empress will go live as an open beta. That's a huge announcement as well, Nox. Obviously, just it sounds like you don't have too much left to do for the beta for that. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes very, very well. But yes, for those of you that were here yesterday, we did work on the Doodle Quest 4 Strider, and for those that did stick around for at least a little bit more, you guys kind of knew that today would be focused on a specific individual's Doodle request. The specifics for that will be, I'll be listening for a bit, fully join once I'm done eating. Oh no, I got you, Nox. Just real quickly, since I won't get like the whole big build up. We are working on Leshy, and I did manage to get at least a couple designs also sketched up for the time being. Those being quick drum roll. I'm trying to tap on my tablet or something else. I don't really know, but I'm gonna do it right here. Boom! Yes! We got a couple thumbnails also sketched in prior to stream. You kind of could tell that like the bottom ones I spent not as much time on, just because I was trying to explore different design points for Leshy. But these are just some different thumbnailing ideas that I kind of got finished with. I should probably label these. I should probably say which is which. But I guess we'll do this as A, B, C, and D. And just let me know if any of these do call out to you, since it is, I was having like quite a bit of fun with this. I'm not gonna lie, primarily the ones I'm leaning more towards is either A or B, just because I kind of liked the bit of the close-up and ferocity that B has, trying to lunge towards the camera. And then A, I kind of like, I don't know if I did a great job with the Nox, but I did have like them wielding like a staff with a giant cold drink, kind of, well, not giant, but like a cauldron more so in the foreground, and having like some individuals here kind of be like, what the hell? Like I'm a little on guard, especially too. But these are basically the two that I kind of spent the most time ideating as well. Also, hello Lux and hello Space Buns. I hope you guys are doing well also. Streaking? Okay, not the streaking. not what I was talking about specifically. With minimal help from my brother, we assembled a desk, waiting for Stepdad to check on it. Nice! What kind of desk did you guys get? Is it like a standing desk? Because those have helped me quite a bit, especially with off stream, since I haven't I've been working on too much art stuff outside of like finishing up the Doodle Quest and stuff like that. I myself basically, once I was done coloring it in and sending it to the chat, I basically moved over to just blocking everything in, because oh boy guys, there is so much stuff right here to basically block in. I think I'm at this part right here, but if I show you some of the previous ones we've been working on, it's just all blank. It's just blank canvas on top of blank canvas, because we've been blocking and cutting everything up and kind of just leaving it at that. But we are at this file currently, and we are just trying to get everything situated for tomorrow. My dog Alex invites you for his 4-year birthday tomorrow. Hey, happy early birthday to Alex, Vinchika's dog as well. I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but I send them warm wishes as well, and I hope Alex has a lovely birthday as well. But I think, well, Nox is currently busy. I don't know which one to really start with, so I kind of did all my planning for this, but I probably should preemptively message you guys. We do planning, and then we don't do all the planning that we should be doing, being like, hey, let me message you this in advance. But this was literally like last second, like right before the stream started, we got everything finished. I may just start on one for now. I may just go towards B, because B was like probably the one I personally was the most of a fan of, and then we'll probably like work a bit more on that. I can kind of show a bit of the time lapse for some of this too. It was like over here. For the bottom two, I started with like bottom right and bottom left, basically just getting like a general idea of like a Wendigo-esque Leshy type of figure. I didn't have a good idea, but this usually happens a lot for if I do like commission work and whatnot. The first couple concepts will take won't be as specific or as detailed or as interesting as I want them to be, but then eventually we will just spend a bit more time with them and kind of get a better mental image as well. Nox is the Doodle quest. Yes, I would say we're doing Nox's character Leshy for now, and I may just do the top right. Let's follow her heart. I mean, yeah, I may just go with top right just because top right I had the most fun with. You can kind of, it is taking a little bit long to get to this, but you can kind of see right here the progress. For top right, I spent considerably longer on that one than most of the other ones. I thought the top left one was kind of a cool idea too, since it was more of like an environmental shot, and you kind of see the really cool like quarterstaff artifact weapon that Leshy has with some of the individuals around, like in charge of the environment and whatnot. But that one probably would take me a hot minute. But let me, yeah, we'll start blocking in this specific scene right here and just keep going. After this, like I said before, we're going to be working on Luxus and Space Buns next, so stay tuned for that. I hope that you guys like them too. We'll just be doodling for fun and whatnot, but I'm hopeful you guys are a fan of what we end up cooking. But let me, yeah, do the same approach that we did before with our previous thumbnailing process and whatnot, so we're going to do that. Basically get that going for Leshy as well. Zoom it in, and then, yeah, just start lining this up. But hopefully you guys have been doing well. Just a simple one. I don't know. It has 2 square-ish legs and a wood surface top. I don't know the specifications. Oh, no, you're good, Space Buns. I just didn't know if you guys got like a standing desk specifically, because I know a lot of my friends have been getting those, and it's like really, really good. I myself highly recommend getting one, just because as artists, like you guys know, you may spend a very significant amount of time on like just sitting down in like a shrimp-like posture, and like being able to like stand and still be fairly productive is super, super helpful. Okay, let me block this in with Millipede and let's get it going. I think we should be fine. But yeah, like most of like the hard stuff has already been worked on in the sketch phase. I usually do this quite a bit just because I'm not like a very, well, how would I say it? Like a very dynamic artist in the sense where I can make like very big changes and like more towards like the line art stage and stuff like that. I tend to work a lot of it within the sketch phase and yeah, just get that going afterwards. That's basically it. Yeah, progress. We are still blocking stuff in for the video. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we are able to have everything fully blocked in. If not today, then a bit tomorrow, and then we'll actually start working on like connecting everything together for the video as a whole. I, fully enough, need to still record my own lines because I thought I was going to like edit more of the script, but I'm gonna try to like do both, like edit and what was it? I'm gonna edit and like revise the script at the same time, just to kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because there's some things that I'm still trying to fully finish up. Hey Fluffy, welcome, welcome, and also QWERTY too. Welcome guys. I hope you guys are doing really well. Anything interesting going on, or you guys just got home, or maybe just relaxing? But it's nice to see you guys. We're doing Nox's doodle request at the moment, trying to get that done in a timely manner, and yeah, basically it. Oh god. This is probably gonna be hopefully a 1-part stream. Like it's not gonna take like multiple streams to get this one done, because I had, like I said before, I had most of the heavy work already drawn preemptively. Most of this is just gonna be lining stage, and then we may try to color this as well. Just finished working on my way to work out. Nice. Okay. Being very, very productive then today, Fluffy. That's good to hear. That's really good to hear. Like I said before, we're just gonna be working on this for the time being, and that's basically it. Nothing too crazy, but I'm having a lot of fun getting done these doodle requests, and I did hear Strider specifically say they were a fan of the Doodle request we did for them, so that was really nice to hear. Hopefully Nox is a fan of this Doodle request. They are meant to be just something a bit more lax and a bit more chill, nothing like too crazy, like the same extent of like a commission and whatnot. But obviously, if I'm really having fun with a particular piece, I may spend a little bit more time than another. I hope you guys can understand. You know, we're all artists, or most of us are artists, you know. Some of us will tend to, you know, spend just a little bit more time on like a certain piece if we're like really digging it. It happens from time to time. Especially, at least with Leshy, I'm not used to drawing like Wendigo-esque type of figures, so I had to like really do like multiple like revisions, or like not revisions, but like iterations to really get something that kind of stuck, at least with me. So that ended up being this specific piece, and I think it's pretty cool. I at least think it's pretty personally cool. I realized I can't play Minecraft because it's on Christmas Eve, and I have to go to bed earlier. You can't play Minecraft because on Christmas Eve? What's on Christmas Eve specifically, QWERTY? Is there like an event you were gonna do for like your Minecraft server or something? Also, let me move the fan really quickly over here. Give me just 1 second. Oh. Okay, there we go. A little bit better. But yeah, I just did some painting and Lego today though. Oh, did you like build a Lego specifically today, or did you like work on painting a Lego character? Space Buns knows quite a thing or two when it comes to Ninjago OCs, and at least Ninjago is like loosely related to Lego stuff. So I mean, that's something similar. But let me get more of this also worked on too. Trying to get some of these details a bit more fleshed out, but we shall see. I need to keep trying to reinforce the rods. I'm gonna try to add more of like that black tar goopy like essence that Nox did talk about before. So I need to keep that in mind when I'm doing this line art stage. Let me try to have that going. Oh, also, yes, I do apologize for the people that did do request Doodle stuff, because tomorrow is Tuesday, and we're gonna be hopefully, fingers crossed, finishing Resident Evil's agent campaign for 6. I really hope that's done. If we finish it early, I don't know what the hell is gonna be going on, just because I don't think we're gonna play It Takes Two right as soon as we beat that, but I'm not opposed to it. I guess it just depends on what Hades wants. Also, hello, Meep! Hello! I hope you're doing well. Eternity Lurking, all good. Let's say, we're just getting some Doodle requests working on at the moment, talking about what we're gonna be doing for the future. Basically, Wednesday will be Dispatch. Will I play through all of it? I don't think so, but we'll see. But Tuesday, for sure, will be us playing some more Resident Evil 6. I just have to go to bed at my usual school time on Christmas Eve. Oh, okay. We have to go to bed on your usual school time on Christmas Eve? Does your, what was it? You go back to school afterwards? Oh, how are you? I'm doing good, Meep. How have you been? How's your day been going? Or I guess, have you been able to get a lot of stuff worked on today as well? I myself am just doing everything in my power to basically get more of this rot stuff figured out. And yeah, just making that going. Getting this Doodle request done in a timely manner. But here we go. Oh, I did want to say, I kind of don't like the little fork right there. Doing all right. Have you managed to get anything interesting or exciting done? Did I hear Ninjago? I mean, I did mention Ninjago Space Ones just because QWERTY was talking about Legos on YouTube side, so I did want to just briefly mention that. I was like, oh yeah, if there's one person that knows a thing or two, at least about like some Lego knowledge, it is Space Buns, but it's more so specifically Ninjago, not necessarily like all of Lego stuff as a whole. I mean, I myself don't really know too much about Legos, at least the Lego stuff now, just because most of my knowledge just came from way back when I used to play some of the Lego games, like Lego Star Wars, like the OG ones, like the episodes 1 through 3, and then I played the other one. I think it was like 4 through 6. I don't remember fully. I remember the coolest one was like the complete edition, or the complete saga for Lego Star Wars, because it had like every single one. I thought that was really dope, but I never got the chance to do that. I was streaking in chat. Let's win 65 stream streak. Damn. I would say you are. I don't want to say it like that. This sounds weird. You are on one hell of a streak. But that is very nice to see as well. And hopefully we can keep on streaming for more. I always say that, but I genuinely do appreciate that some of you guys like just tuning into our rambling nonsense from time to time, to the point where some of you have like a crazy streak going on. But I will keep on trying to at least get more of this stuff going. at least the Doodle request, I will say I'm trying my best to focus on these a bit more for the foreseeable future. Once I get the video stuff fully finished, we may blend other stuff like requests, redeems, and then commission work as well, just because I know some people have been wanting some commission stuff done. So I may work on that on stream once the video is fully done, because I don't want to like worry too much about like, oh, I'm still working on the video, but I don't want to like juggle too many different things at once. So that's the main reason why I'm not too for taking up some commissions right now. Even if my client's like, oh yeah, like I don't mind if it takes forever, but if you start it on a stream, I don't mind. I'd still rather like have the full amount of like dedication to commission work as a whole. I don't like doing multiple projects at once, at least for me. Chima and Nexonites were good too. Chima and Nexonites? I think I've heard of Chima. Is that the one that kind of loosely reminds me of Thundercats? Was it Thundercats? I've been working on character design. I made a wizard for a little side character. Ooh, for little side characters, you made a wizard for. So is there 2 supporting characters? You made a wizard and a side character, or like the wizard's for a side character? That sounds pretty interesting. My parents want me to go early, so that's, and I quote, I don't notice Santa coming in, and that Santa will have more time to give the presents. Yeah, it's pretty freaking stupid, but my parents are strict. I go back to school on February 1st. Oh, damn, you go back to school? It takes a while then. Damn, so I guess Christmas Eve, I guess it's just for, like, you know, celebratory purposes. I mean, that's fair. You know, at least if some parents are trying to be a bit more celebratory or festive in that remark, I guess that makes sense. But I get that being a little bit annoying. I have no clue. All I know is I'm starting the animation soon. Are you doing the animation for your previous stuff that you were working on, Meep? Where you were trying to, like, figure out character designs and you had, like, that one kind of, like, dreary but not so dreary tone of story that you shared like some clips for me, like try to get the vibe? Yes. Oh wait, it's the same thing? Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. I'm happy to hear that you did stick to that, because I remember when you talked about it before, you weren't too big of a fan for a moment, like you were like stuck on something. Chima's the furry one. The main characters resemble Thundercats one. Nexonites was a fantasy and futuristic elements in its kinda one. See, I remember Chima a little bit, but Nexonites I never heard of that before. Let me see. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna look up Nexonites and see if I actually heard of that one. Because Chima, I remember seeing like ads for that in the past. Lego Nexonites animated series. Oh yeah, I have never seen this at all. Oh my goodness, Nexonites. I mean, it's cool. I mean, there they are, all the knights together. I know Chima, but like this one I've just never seen. And it had their own series as well. Lego had a lot of shows for a hot minute. I don't know if they still do like stuff like Lego Ninjago and other shows like on Cartoon Network or other stations. But actually, I don't even know if people are still watching Cartoon Network or other places like that. But I'm curious to see if there's still like other types of like shows, or like obviously Nintendo, Lego, not Nintendo. I'm interested to see if Lego is still pushing stuff like that as well. Let me add more of these little details into the mix. I'm glad I don't go back before January, because I have my birthday on January and I just like celebrating with my family. That's nice though. I know for like at least in the States, for me, like whenever we had Christmas break, we would basically just right after New Year's go back to school. So the fact that you don't go back to like February 1st is kind of crazy. Or at least how long is your winter break usually? Because I know some people's winter breaks take forever. So sorry, my polygon home early. Made dinner at the speed of sound, but I'm done eating. Welcome back, Nox. Welcome back. We're working on, I did kind of preemptively work on one of the designs. I did just want to briefly showcase the other ones that we had here too for Leshy. Like, this is, I don't normally do stuff like this, but I kind of was not struggling. I guess I was struggling. I'll admit it. I was struggling to kind of find a design that would kind of be cool or interesting. So I went through like multiple little like small thumbnail process down here, and then we ultimately ended up with 2 sketches up here that I was a big fan of. Hopefully you like them too, because one of them is just like, you know, Leshy hopefully like launching towards the camera, being a bit more I guess feral, trying to like gnaw at something. And then over here I kind of had like an idea that was a bit more like environmental-esque, where you see like the whole body and she's kind of like holding on to like the staff, the cauldron staff artifact weapon. you know, you kind of see the silhouette of the cauldron right here, more so in the foreground, kind of attached to the staff as well. You kind of see some people like in the foreground being like, holy shit, I don't know what I stumbled into. But those are kind of like two of the ideas that we did go with. But I spent a considerable amount of time on this top right one, so we've been just lining this up. And yo, like them, I love it. Let's go. Okay, I'm thank goodness. That's always the biggest hurdle for me when it comes to some of this design work and some of these doodle requests is wondering if you guys will like it or not. But I am happy to hear that you are a fan of this. Hopefully we get this done today. That is my goal, but we shall see how that goes. It's kind of hard to see it, but hopefully when we get to coloring stage, what you'll see, like we kind of try to make like more of like the black goop rot around the mouth, kind of like attaching it a little bit more, having that surrounding around like the rib cage area, making that part a bit more hollow, having some like fungal fungus around as well, just to kind of emphasize the rot. So that's some things that we did showcase. Hopefully it's a similar vibe to what you envision for Leshy, because we're trying our best to get that connected as well. I fell in love with the Ducking Book of Monsters. I hated that guy. Is that for the book that was in, where is it, Nexo Knights? I don't think people watch Cartoon Network cough. Couldn't be me. My coughs in summer break is 6 weeks long. In summer break. Okay. Oh, yeah, because it is the summer. It is summer over there in Australia. I do keep forgetting about that. I'm giggling so much. This is amazing. I'm happy to hear that, Nox. I'm happy to hear that you're a fan of this. Hopefully, like I said before, my goal is to finish this within a stream, like not on stream, but at least within a day. So hopefully, if we don't manage to like get all of this drawn in today and colored, or not today, and today's stream, you should hopefully see it around some point later today. Only time will tell. It depends how quick I am with it, but we will try. Yes, dude, it keeps dying and coming back. The book specifically, Space Buns? That's so interesting, though. I would say I need to see, or I need to learn more about the characters that you're a fan of. Because obviously there's a trend, and I respect it, because obviously we all have preferences when it comes to certain character designs and whatnot, and certain character tropes. But I, like, you show me one character, I'm like, yeah, you know what? This fits like a character you'd be a fan of. I can see that. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that, too. I know some people are like, oh, you're so predictable, but like, what? Like, I mean, we just all have a preference. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't worry about it. Take as much time as you need. Thank you for being understanding as well, Nox. Thank you. I was struggling trying to make the characters human, but I just ended up making them different types of animals. So, like, I'm finally starting it. So, it was, you were originally making them more humanoid meat, but then you weren't really messing with that. What are which animals are part of your cast for the animation? Okay, let me get this worked on as well. I keep forgetting, I forget, Cordy, you're in Australia, and I know, it's not winter break over there, it's summer break. But over here, summer break is like significantly long, but I guess that's just because we have it as like the end of the semester for school over here. I'm in no place to complain. Sorry, looks so good. Perfectly captured Leshy's menacing aura. Let's go. I'm happy to hear that, Nox. I'm very, very happy to hear that. But yeah, this is what our goal is for today. After this, we are going to be blocking in more stuff for our video. But next art stream, we will be trying to get Space Buns and Lux's Doodle Quest finished. I do apologize for you guys that have requested those. And there's going to be like a small break from that just because Tuesdays, Wednesdays are our days generally where we take things a bit more lax. But I hope you guys can understand that as well. I'm really, really excited to draw the specific Doodle Quest that you guys have said, just because I think Lux's could be really funny and interesting as well. And Space Buns always has incredible characters too. But it will just take a bit of a second to get to those as well. So far, a cat and tiger, a possum, a dog, meerkat, and that's it so far. And 4 more, damn! So you get a pretty large cast of characters then. That's a super, super large cast of characters, jeez. I mean, are you having some of your friends like voice any of the characters as a whole too? Like, have you gotten stuff like the scripts developed and whatnot? Have you been able to like have other people work on that, or is it all just you for all those other parts? You're gonna need to incorporate Leshy into my main OC. Ooh, tell me, please. Let me know if you want to share more of that. Lux. Oh god, Lux. I mean, I'm gonna try. I'm very much gonna try, at least for around Thursday time. At least when we get back into like our usual arts showcase, our arts scheduling. We're gonna have that going. But yeah, I'm really worried about getting the video out in time. Like that's a big goal of mine. So I just hope that we can have that done as well. I don't really like those teeth. Might change that a little bit more. Hey, Holo! Welcome, welcome! How are you doing today? Ooh, I already messaged you it, but thank you again, Holo, for those recommendations. I did end up purchasing Paptura, and it's so gorgeous. It genuinely is so gorgeous. But also, more importantly, how's your day been going? I hope you're doing well, Holo. It's always good to see you into our little Slimeverse endeavors. Mike as well. Hey! Welcome, Mike! Two of the historians of the Slimeverse have appeared. Welcome, guys! We're doing the doodle request at the moment for Nox's character, Leshy. We had some thumbnails that we were also working on. Let me, I could block all this in a layer, but I'll just leave it like this. We've basically been sketching stuff like this preemptively before stream, and we managed to at least get these two ideas here that were at least kind of cool, at least fitting what Nox wanted. So I am happy that Nox does like what we're cooking up so far, and hopefully by the time we're done with by the end of today, we'll maybe have this finished, because I want to also work on the video too. I think I showed it before, guys. Like if I show you like stuff right here in the past, like all these other layers had stuff to them, but we've been cutting everything up just for the video's sake. So we've been basically at that stage, but once everything is cut up, we're going to be working more so on the actual like the lines and actively editing the video. I just returned home and ate a sandwich for lunch. A bit tired after therapy, but I'm good, I think. Okay. I mean, I hope you're feeling good, Holo. But if that is the case, I'm happy to hear that you did just get back home, and hopefully you're able to relax as well. I really hope so. It is always good to see you as well. I am curious though, how do you or anyone here have like any other plans in regards to maybe outside of Christmas? Because I know many of you guys have been like actively Christmas shopping, and that's been pretty hectic. But do you guys have any like other plans you guys may do in the future? Like maybe like more art stuff or art endeavors, or maybe just like relaxing, because I know this time can be super stressful, especially just because of all the gifts that people are trying to get for one another. Oh yeah, Mike, I'll say hi. Let's go. Hello, Mike. I have someone already voicing the wizard. Oh, do you, me? So somebody's voicing the wizard. Do you have a voice for all of the roles? I mean, if you don't meep, or if you don't have like anyone specifically for a certain role, and you're like just looking for anyone, you could always have like a little voice acting listing in our server as well to see if anyone else is interested, because there are so many people within the server that have incredible voices and just like to voice act like just as like a passion. And all the voices that I've gotten samples of, at least when it comes to like some of the Slimeverse stuff we've been getting, is incredible. Like genuinely really good. So if you are ever looking for a voice specifically for those endeavors, please feel free to like post a listing within like oh damn, where would we post it? I actually don't know where it would be, but maybe in general, or maybe in art specifically, with like a little bit of like your art stuff, or for the animation as a whole. My character is humanoid chimera of sorts, but I never specified where his human body came from. What if it's Murphy's reforged into a Rift Walker? Now, after eons of defying the gods, his memories are slowly flooding back, allowing him to transform into Leshy like he used to. Think of it as a devil trigger from DMC. Oh, I mean, if you approach it in that way, Nox, I could see that being badass. As someone that has also been have their character have a Devil Trigger-esque transformation, I am all up for that. Like genuinely, I'm all up for that. Look up Bambi Reckoning. It's same like this drawing. Bambi Reckoning. Bambi Reckoning. Let me see. What the hell is that? I guess, yeah, it is. It is a deer-like creature just yelling outwards. That is true. I can't see that. Is that like a freaking... It's like a horror movie knockoff? I need to finish my slightly cursed art piece. What's that piece in particular? Val DM? Oh, let me check the DMs real quick, Mike. Give me just 1 second. Or Bambi plus Ghost Rider. I would say Wendigos. A lot of Wendigos do have I don't know if you have seen them quite a few times, Vinchica, but Wendigos do have like deer-like tendencies or deer-like I guess structures to them. I would say. So I mean, anything that's Bambi-like or anything that looks kind of like that will probably have a similar feel or vibe to it. Like you can look up like the cleric beast from Bloodborne. That'll look similar as well to like a Wendigo-like figure. I'm trying to think of other things. I don't remember the other individual in that game. Ooh, let me check out the messages really quickly. So far. Ooh, I'm going to share this, BK. Am I okay to share it as well? Not for all of them yet. I'll keep that in mind once I'm done creating them all. Got you, Meep. Like I said, don't be afraid to like post any voice listings to see if anyone else is like interested in voicing stuff like that, because I know so many people here are very talented at voice acting. Yes, you can. Let's go. Guys, for those of you that don't know, Mike has been working on the Ooze individuals for like the last couple of days now, or at least actually more than the last couple of days, like just a really long time now. But specifically, the tiger uncle has been ideated some more, and they look really sick as well. I mean, I've seen the design before, but seeing everything being cut up is really cool. I'm a huge fan of this as well. How long is this taking you to make as well, Mike? I love how you rendered the tail, and obviously the clothes are incredible. Like genuinely the clothes, like this like more like a furry cowl area I'm always a sucker for stuff like that too. Yes, it is a new horror movie in 2025 where the deer takes revenge for hunting and abducting other deers. Really? I'm assuming, like, I know they did like a Winnie the Pooh movie, because some of the rights for some of the Disney assets have become public domain, if I remember correctly. So I know people are just trying to take beloved characters from their childhood and turning them into, like, I guess pseudo cheap knockoff horror movies. I don't know if the Bambi one's gonna be that, but I know some of them very much are. Also, W. Valis. No, W. Valis! Don't W. Valis me, Lotus! Was that a Wendigo? It is a Leshy. We have Leshy going on at the mix. And I did want to thank Miki again for sharing that, as always. The progress is looking incredible so far. We are working on Doodle request number 2. That's being Nox's specific Doodle request for Leshy. So that is what is being done right now. Hopefully your day has been going well. But yeah, that's basically what we're doing at the moment. Yes, Slushy as well. Thinking of bringing Uno and playing it with my friends, and if I lose, I give them art with my signature. I'm just not sure if I can bring it because the principal said no toys, but like Uno isn't a toy. I mean, I'm sure that would count as a toy for some people. But I mean, yeah, I wouldn't risk it, but if you think it wouldn't classify as a toy, I don't think you'll get in trouble though. I don't know. If they're really like bad about that, like really strict about that, it's kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. We love Leshy in this household. Yes, we love Leshy in this household. It's been a couple of days I've been working on this. Has it been, Nikkei? I mean, it shows. It shows. Like I said, I've been very excited to see all the progress, especially with not just the uncle and some of the other oozes within Mika's upbringing, but also like the dreamscape stuff and stuff like that has been really exciting to see as well. Like just everything you guys have been working on, whether it's Slimeverse or just outside of it, I'm always really enamored by, just because it's something that you guys are very passionate about, and I just love learning more progress about that. Right? Like whether if it's Nox with the Crooked Moon campaign or the Cobblemon server, or if it's some of the other D&D stuff that not just me, K, Hollow have worked on, Crumbs have worked on, like a bunch of you guys have like really cool stuff outside of just Slimeverse as a whole. Don't say W. Valis! Stop saying that! Cordy, I'm seeing those comments down there. Imagine if someone made one of those speed edits and replaces the clips with Valis clips. No, okay. I don't even, that took me a second to process that. Let's see. Anyways, I can say, guys, Christmas week is almost as bad as Thanksgiving week. Oh, yeah. I could imagine the preparation for that being a nightmare, but hopefully it's not too. Hopefully you're able to at least get a lot of stuff done in the time being, but that's understandable. Don't say W Valis again! Get supported. 40 stream streak. I mean, thank you for sharing the 40 stream streak, but I don't want you to spam the W Valis. I hate that. I absolutely despise that. Oh god. Oh, let's see. Stop it. Don't say it. Nope. Nope, we're done with this. I'm not even gonna read those. Squirty, you know what you're doing, and I specifically said not to. I'm gonna move on from this. I've been working on stuff, including I like the conversation we had. Oh yeah, the stuff that we were talking about in regards to Shion and Miri. It's perfectly how I was envisioning it too. I'm not gonna lie, at least from the stuff that we have been talking about specifically, Mike, it's coming along very nicely, and hopefully we can get to like a day where we can just draw out Shion fully, just because I know that design is very crucial for a lot of things. W, that's not me. That's not me. That's a whole different person. How many times do I have to say that? Valdi and Valdi's Maid Cafe is not me. So it's someone else. W bald. I'm not even bald. We are the ultimate Valis. I'm not getting rage baited by you guys. I see what your game is. I wasn't familiar with it till now. You know what? I'll just stop and work more on these teeth at the moment. So let me get that going. Yeah, very hype. Very, very hype indeed. What's so funny, Lotus? W? I mean, you know what? That's the emote that Moxie made, so I'm not even going to worry about that too much. W, Baldy, man. Okay. I'm not done. Yeah, I'm getting rage baited by Twitch side and YouTube side. This is insane. I'm just going to keep moving. Speed Valis? What? Oh, I guess you're seeing the try not to laugh meme. Well, not the meme, but the GIF as a whole. Not the GIF. What about the emotes, Valis? The emotes. God, I am not doing so well right now. I think those teeth are fine. Okay, we must add more of the spiky details. At least I have quite enough to ideate this as a whole. What rage? Yeah, I'm not. You know damn well what you're saying, and you know damn well what you're doing. Oh God. Once the design is out, eventually you definitely know I'm going to go crazy drawing him with Miri. Oh yeah, I already know. At least once we get that design fully finalized, it's gonna be some crazy collaborative artworks in the future. At least with in regards to Miri and Shion. So only time will tell when that does finally get drawn in. But hopefully I can just get these finished. Like I said before, though, guys. After today, it is Tuesday / Wednesday. We're gonna be doing our usual gaming stuff, so I'm pretty confident we're gonna finish Agents Campaign next Tuesday. Well, I mean, not next Tuesday, this Tuesday that's coming up tomorrow. I don't know if we'll play It Takes Two right after that, like because I feel like we're gonna finish Agents Campaign like pretty much before the stream normally ends. So I could talk to Hades about that and see if we're just gonna play through It Takes Two or like have it already downloaded, because I know we were planning on that being the next game that we'll play through. This village next to spawn is giving me an aneurysm. Is it not? What's wrong with the village? Amigo, now scampers way after setting fire. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to get that out. W Baldy Valis, and then go immediately to YouTube. Imagine getting rage baited. Okay, it's just I don't even want to talk about it. That's why I say eventually, so no worries. You will be streaming on Wednesday. Yes, Hollow, I do intend on streaming this upcoming Wednesday because I'm going to be playing Dispatch. Oh wait, is something special happening on Wednesday? Oh wait, the 24th? I guess for me, yeah. Oh, is it Thursday? That's Christmas Day? I mean, I don't ever really have any other plans. At least I don't think I have anything crazy planned for Christmas Day. So if anyone has a bit of time to spare, I'll probably be doing the same stuff as always, yeah, as a whole. But yeah, we're going to be playing Dispatch on Wednesday. I'm going to try to do something different in regards to that game, just because I've been told to not really be actively reading the comments while I'm playing through that, but I'm going to still try to find like a way to weave in like any of the discussions we have while playing the game. But I'm going to try to avoid like any such spoilers, because I know some of you guys have played Dispatch, and some of you guys have like watched several playthroughs of Dispatch. I myself just want to avoid that completely. You'll be streaming on Wednesday? It's 24th? For Wednesday? Is it not the 24th for Wednesday? Or am I counting wrong? I think Wednesday's the 24th, no? I believe so. It should be. I'm looking at my calendar unless it's lying to me. I'm trying to fix it up, but the world gen turned it into something akin to a tiny chunk of the far lands. It's pure chaos, but it also has lots of potential. We're turning a horrific endeavor, a horrific encounter to something good. I mean, I like that. That's why I say eventually, so no worries. Thank you for being understanding as always, though, Mike. I'm not real either. We're just a figment of your imagination. Wednesday's the 24th. Huh? Yeah, I know it's the 24th! In Poland, 24 is more important than 25 when it comes to celebration for some reason. Oh, okay. Because over here, I'm pretty sure Christmas Day is the 25th. So I don't think... I don't think I should be good on the 24th. Unless some other people celebrate the 24th, at least over here in the States. I could be wrong. I'll be honest, Hollowed, everyone. I didn't even know Thanksgiving was always like the last Thursday of November. I didn't even know that. In my 300 years of being a slime, I did not know that at all. Like, genuinely. So, I may not be the best reference when it comes to holidays, because after a certain point, at least for me, I haven't been too celebratory when it comes to some holidays. I'm trying to bring that back, though, just because we could do some fun stuff for stream, and like maybe in the future, we'll have maybe a cool little like Christmas-themed event. Obviously, we had the Spookathon, so I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. But as a whole, I've never been like a super big festive type of person for a hot minute, though. It's kind of like I mean, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but like once you like reach a certain age, your birthdays stop feeling magical or stop feeling wonderful or whatnot. Because after a certain point, I just stopped like really, they really just stopped celebrating my birthdays as a whole. But I mean, it is what it is. Wednesday is the I mean, I did say that already. I know it is. In some cultures, Christmas Eve is pretty important. I mean, I understand. Yeah, I can get that, though. At least over here, I've never really celebrated too much. I know some of my family members may be going out that day, though. I think in US it was the 25th in the morning for presents. Yes, in the US it is the 25th in the morning for presents. But I will say that's all some families. At least I know some of my friends have been opening their gifts early. Like they're just like, oh hey, everyone's here. Let's just open our presents together. It's like, okay, but you know, so some people do go with the tradition, very much so. And it could be just my area or like my close circle isn't too celebratory of it. But other people around America could be way more celebratory. I mean, look at Lotus for crying out loud. Lotus has a lot of prep work to do, so it may just be more so like my household isn't like too crazy with it, but other places may be. Especially for your culture, Hollow, yes. I would say for the 24th be more important than the 25th. I mean, that's something I didn't even know about. Prince on the night of the 24th, big dinner on the 25th, walking from a food coma on the 26th. Is that how it's looking for you, Nox? I forgot you don't put that much attention to Christmas Eve. I was taken aback. Oh no, you're good, Hollow. Yeah, I know it's a big deal for you and for other places and other individuals, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. I just yeah, I've never been like super celebratory, but we will change that. You know what? Maybe my goal for next year is to like have like a cool little event that we'll have to like all celebrate together, especially for Christmas, right? I think that could be pretty nice. Top 3 Valis memes that drive Valis crazy and make Valis think I'm real. Shaking that ball. What? And make Valis think I'm real. Cordy, you're a real individual. I see you over there. So, oh no, yes. Ow. Pretty much. Okay. I'll say that's the plan looking like over there. That's interesting. I mean, we're gonna be cooking some food. I don't know if we're gonna be cooking like a Thanksgiving levels of meals, because at least I wasn't really told to prepare anything like I was within November. But we'll see. That temptation hasn't happened to me. The Christmas tree has been put up a while ago. My mom's been doing this thing where she's been adding to it each day. Ooh, that's why she gets snappy at me sometimes if I'm staying up to stay up, because she doesn't want me to catch her in the process of putting the presents on. That's fair. I think what Curdy was talking about that not too long ago too, where it was like they weren't allowed to stay up for too long just because they didn't want people catching them like putting presents down in the act, or like at least being a bit more celebratory for quote-unquote Santa Claus. That's okay. I just forgot other places work differently. That's understandable. I'm not religious either, so for me it's just a winter family gathering. Yeah, that's fair. right? Because I know at least Christmas is generally celebrated in like a lot of parts within the West. So at least for me, I do like it. I'm just for some reason it's kind of not been super crazy, but like back then when I was much younger, they definitely did celebrate quite a bit. And now that we have a slime niece, we've been kind of trying to be a bit more celebratory. Like we have like a whole Christmas tree and like a bunch of gifts that we are planning on giving our niece for the time being. So I think that's pretty cool. But as a whole, like before that, we didn't have anything too crazy for like a good period of time. I think that's fine there too. Good morning. I left you something in the general chat of Discord. Hey, perfect. What did you leave in general chat? Let me see. Hopefully you've been doing well. It's good to see you. What's in general? Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Hey, y'all slimes, oozes, or whatever other life form of crew you may be. Just wanted to say you all are amazing, and that's been insanely funny. Follow the Slimeverse and more alongside you. Happy holidays and a great new year. That's really sweet. Like, genuinely perfect. That's really, really kind to hear. And thank you as well for just tuning in to our little Slimeverse endeavors and just being a part of our community. Like genuinely, I am very touched to hear that, or at least to read that as well. But thank you. And hopefully your Christmas or your holiday endeavors go very well. Like genuinely though, that is very nice. I ain't doing too much crazy stuff. Like I was just talking about Christmas and not being overly festive, but that genuinely did make my day. Like that's very kind to hear. I'm pretty proud of myself because we decorated the Christmas tree pretty well, but as well as with the Christmas presents, it makes it even prettier. But as she gets snappy for me, staying up, even if I'm an adult, she still likes getting presents. That's nice as well. I'm very happy to hear that too, BK. May slime niece have the best holiday experience. I really hope so as well, because I mean this will be like their first real Christmas, because they were like I think they were like 6-ish months by the time the first Christmas came around for them, but this will be the first one where they can actively walk and stuff like that. Oh, I did want to say that too. I mean, I guess I talked about my niece before, but they are finally walking on their own. It started about yesterday or the day before that. She's finally up and walking around the household, and it's so sweet to see, because I never saw that before until now, and it was amazing. Like sleeping. You're sleeping right now. Like, I mean, that's fair considering you are a night person. You probably do need to get rest. Honestly, just feeling like I'm giving back with y'all gave me back then, and that's genuinely perfect. And in all seriousness, I've been very grateful for you being here as well as everyone else. And honestly, without you, the Vitons wouldn't have had as oh god, I'm acting like that's the other file. But like genuinely, without you, perfect. A lot of the inspiration for some of like the core fundamentals of the Vitons would have never been ideated. So genuinely perfect. I hope that if you do celebrate the holidays, they go very well, and I thank you again for just stopping by, like genuinely. I wish I was sleeping. Oh, do you, Hollow? I'm not Hollow, Lux. I saw Hollow's comment right under Lux's. Do you, Lux? You wish you were sleeping? Are you still driving at the moment? Sorry that I messed those comments up. Because Hollow's saying yippee as well. Yes, I would say it's a big achievement. It's a big achievement to see a little slime niece finally walking around. I'm very happy to see that as well. Let me get some more of these kind of like goopy textures also kind of drawn in as well. Let's get that going. Oh my god, that is so true for me. This is technically my nephew's first time remembering Christmas since he was 2 years old. Since he's 2 years old now. Okay, I would say they're 2 now, and now they get to experience a first real Christmas. I think like I mean, it could just be over here, but like when the household has like a lot of like older individuals, I feel like some of the holidays aren't like overly celebrated. But once you have like younger individuals within the household, people are definitely more prone to kind of being in more of the festive spirits. At least over here, because like I'll tell you what, a couple like several years now, we haven't really been too celebratory, but this is like the first Christmas in a while where we have been actively trying to get presents and stuff like that for specifically our slime niece as a whole. My pleasure, Captain and crew. Also, congrats to you both on the little one's achievements. Thank you as well, perfect. Thank you. I'm not driving. We stopped so my dad can get something at Walmart. Oh, but he's going to be taking over driving from here. I'm just exhausted on a physical, mental, and spiritual level. Damn. I am sorry to hear that, Lex, but hopefully you could at least get a little bit of rest on your way back if your father is the one that is driving you guys back home. But hopefully you're able to get some rest soon, because that does sound pretty brutal as well, being very exhausted. Hopefully you can get some rest soon. I really hope so. I'm trying my best to really get this stuff also finished so I can get closer to your Doodle Quest and Space Buns as well. Also Zen with the cookie. Hey Zen! The Illuminati coffee cup, let's go! As well as here's the streak, a fellow 65 streaker. Let's go! 65 days is insane. Absolutely crazy. But I do appreciate you guys for just supporting us for this long, as we keep on getting more of this stuff also drawn in as well. But here we go. Zen handing out the cookie. I hope you've been doing well also, Zen. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully, if you guys have been working on anything very interesting, then hopefully that's been going well too. Because I know some of you have been working on quite a few art things behind the scenes and within the Slimeverse as a whole. So if you guys have been working on that, I'm excited. I'm trying to get Leshy's or the Leshy Doodle also finished today. That is my goal. Hopefully we can get it done today, because then tomorrow I'll be able to work a little bit more on the video, since we're not going to be doing too much drawn stuff like I said about before, because we have to block in a lot of the video and then get like the script slightly revised and shortened down. My goal, like I said before, is to get to around 10 minutes. Will we get to 10 minutes? I am very fearful that we may not, but we'll see. I'll go lurk. Got you, perfect. And thank you as well for lurking. I need to set that command up where Nightbot just announces who's lurking. Because I know a lot of you, or at least a couple of you, tend to do that, and nothing shows up. But I will see if I can edit that around. Especially, I'm going to change Nightbot a little bit to have like the link to the Slimeverse video once it's fully made. So in case any new individuals do pop into our stream and want to learn more about the Slimeverse, we'll have a little command for that as well. I wonder if I can make that the introduction video for the channel. Because right now my intro video for the channel is just me ranting about all my OCs being blue, and I made that like a long time ago. But I wonder if I can just upload the intro for the Slimeverse as my introduction video for the Twitch channel as well. When the video's finally done, you can just direct the people. Oh yes, I would say I will have that command set up too. 2 more days until 67 streak. They're for real streaking it. Okay. Also, when I watched one of the streams and I saw poor, okay, I'm not. I missed some of the comments from Curdy, and I deeply do regret missing those comments. God damn it. Let me move on from this. Also, let me have my specific color stuff on the side as well. Get that ready too. Okay. Let me have that going. This is basically the schedule for now. I'm excited though. I'm really excited to actually finally be done with Resident Evil 6. I'm tempted though, guys. I don't know if you guys would want to see it on Tuesdays or maybe like Wednesdays after Dispatch. Would you guys want to see us play through the other Resident Evils as a whole too? Because we did beat Resident Evil 5 and 6 on stream. I don't know if you guys want to see like us play like right after 6, go to like 7 and then go to 8, or maybe like after 6 we go to Resident Evil 2, 3, 4. Or maybe like I don't know about Resident Evil like 0 or the first Resident Evil, because I know that one's much more puzzle heavy. So we'll see. We'll see. It just, I guess, depends on what you guys want to view. Because I've been on a Resident Evil like hype train or whatnot, because we've been playing through 5 and 6. But we'll see. Resident Evil 7 is the best. That's what I've heard from other people as well, Nox. A lot of people keep saying that Resident Evil 7 is like one of the best, if not the best Resident Evil game. So I do want to play that one at some point. Ethan Winters! Yeah. Ethan Winters, yes! Oh god. Maybe we'll play through it. Which one has the hot, tall lady? That's 8. That's Resident Evil Village, and that's what, Lady Dimitrescu. Apparently, Space Buns has also been a little down bad for Lady D, but specifically the more monster form, I believe. I could be wrong, but I know that's one that Space Buns talked about in the past. Hey Strider! Welcome Strider! We are getting more Doodle requests done at the time being. Hopefully you've been doing well, and hopefully your birthday yesterday went really well too. I know you did share with us the gifts that you got, so hopefully outside of that, other things surrounding your birthday went really well. The Doodle quest kind of reminded me of the Lich from Adventure Time, specifically QWERTY. I mean, I think it's from Adventure Time, right? Does the Lich from Adventure Time have Wendigo-like inspirations? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I loosely remember what the Lich looks like. The Lich, right here, a little bit. I can kind of see. I can see it a little bit. I'm not sure if you are referencing that show though. She has a monster form? Oh! Yeah, I may or may not have spoiled that all out, but yeah, I know Spacebuds told me about it, and I was like, huh? I didn't know about that until I looked it up a little bit more. Lady D from the D clan from One Piece? Oh, Lady, no, we're talking about specifically Resident Evil, Lady Dimitrescu specifically. Everyone's always on about the 12 Vampire Lady, meanwhile nobody talks about the guy voiced by Astarion from Baldur's Gate. Which character is that, specifically, Nox? From within 8? Because I'm a lesbian. I would say everyone is, like, there's nothing wrong with liking Lady D as well. I know that they are extremely popular, and I will say this, Hollow, they definitely sold way more copies just because of Lady D. Unironically, like, it was a very successful marketing tactic, I will say. Oh boy. I mean, that being said, I mean, they're not my favorite character, but I can see why a lot of people are a huge fan of her. I don't think she's, I don't know too much about 8. I don't know if she's the main antagonist or what, but, you know, it is what it is. He's in Resident Evil 8. His name is Heisenberg. You'll meet him eventually. Is he the guy with the cool shades and like the hat? Wait, I think I know who you're talking about. I know a little bit about Resident Evil 8 just because I've seen clips in the past. I don't know the actual story or anything as a whole. Yes, it is this guy. I knew it. I was like, this looks like a character Nox would be a fan of. Of course. Very cool shades, man. Oh, yes. Okay, I don't know a lot about him. I don't know a lot about, like, any of the intricacies for any of the characters. I will say that. I've seen clips, but that's cool. If you guys are down, if you guys want to see it, I mean, we can play through it. Just be warned. You know how bad I am with puzzles. I am absolutely terrible at puzzles, but I've been really enjoying playing through the Resident Evil games with Hades, and I feel like playing through 7 and 8 could be really fun. I don't know if I'll play like all the Resident Evil games. I'm not against playing through like the remakes, like Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 as well, if that's something you guys are interested in. But I think for sure after 6, we could probably play the ones that come after that as well. He looks like Dante in the style of Resident Evil. I mean, they are both DMC and Resident Evil are made by Capcom, so maybe they had like similar art teams into the mix too. Could be kind of cool. There we go. But I say, there's nothing wrong with being a Lady D fan, because oh boy, a lot of people are, and I don't blame you guys for it at all. Because they were like the main marketing tool for that game, at least for a while. Like every time I saw Resident Evil and I saw anything like mention about that online, it was always mentioning Lady D, which is understandable. Because I mean, her design is very nice, extremely nice. Let me get more of this going on too. Try to add more of like the ridges to the bone, the bony-esque area. Let's see. I knew not being straight was my destiny. For Lady D! For Lady D as well. Oh god. I mean, like I said, I know a lot of people are a fan of her. A lot of people are a fan of her. Let me get more of this worked on. Here we go. Funny enough, fun fact, DMC was originally supposed to be a Resident Evil game, but they changed it. Really, BK? Wait, they were really, it was originally going to be a Resident Evil game? I did not know that at all. I mean, that's a really interesting fact, because they look so different from one another, at least especially like gameplay-wise. So it's really cool. Was it, like, was the original DMC going to be, like, much more, like, horror-based and whatnot? Because that could be pretty cool. Recoloring was the same in the chibi. It looks so sick when you send it in the 3 a.m. flashbang at me from how bright the yellow was. I'm happy that you were a fan of the coloring as well, Strider. I do like drawing the chibis a lot. You've seen quite a few of them. I mean, there's one right there on the right too. But I do very much enjoy doing those. And making chibi variants for your specific character was a lot of fun. It was genuinely a lot of fun. But I'm happy that you were a fan, and hopefully we can get more of these Doodle quests drawn in a timely manner, because it has been taking a hot minute, but you know, we finally are a bit of having free time when it comes to like actively not just solely working on Slimeburst stuff, being able to at least get some of these Doodle quests out of the way, since you guys have been here for a hot minute to get that as well. I think that's fine. Yeah, we can have a bit more like that, a bit more goopy into the mix. I think that's okay. But we'll do a bit more of that. Okay. Resident Evil, I can't believe the OG one, or like the OG DMC was based off of Resident Evil, or was supposed to be another Resident Evil game. Because like I said, they both feel very different from one another. Like, at least how DMC is now versus how Resident Evil is now. I guess Resident Evil has, like, some more action-y elements to it as time went on, and they kind of, like, went back to their roots, if I'm not mistaken, with some of the, like, the soft reboot of 7. Because I know, at least, I had never played 6 at the time when it came out originally on 360, but, like, when 6 came out, people were not liking the direction that Resident Evil was going for that, because it was becoming, like, way too action-y, not as much survival horror base. I mean, I don't mind it just because I'm not like the huge #1 de facto Resident Evil fan. I didn't grow up playing those games, and I was just really messing with 5 a lot with Hades. But it definitely has caught my interest, and I definitely do want to play a bit more of that too. Like, she actually was partly inspired by the Lich from Adventure Time, maybe because of his Eldritch Word ability. Really? Well, I guess QWERTY indirectly referenced that too, because they said right there the Doodle requests kind of reminded me of the Lich. That's really interesting. Dante had a different name, but he was still gonna wear his red motif, and in this version, I think he was gonna be dealing with a vampire kind of like demon zombies, other mutation, and Umbrella, but with the feeling they were going, it didn't really like what they were doing, so they changed it. Dante was a little too goofy for them. Oh, so they were gonna make Dante within the Resident Evil universe, but I guess they didn't really like the direction that was going. Funnily enough, like fast forward several years down the line, they kind of did that with a lot of Resident Evil stuff now, where it's a little bit more action-y based as a whole. But I mean, I can see why they weren't too big a fan of that, and maybe like with time, obviously different management comes up, and there's maybe like different directors that want to like try different things for the IP. But it's so funny how like they were arguing that, oh, like Dante's a little too goofy, or kind of like the direction that we're going with isn't really in line with Resident Evil, and then like just several years down the line, it's like, oh my goodness, we're like fighting on like a plane that's like crashing, landing onto a volcano, and freaking Chris Redfield's punching boulders left and right. Like it definitely does harp on that goofiness, at least a little bit for sure. It kind of like predicted the direction it was going down. Oh god, what was QWERTY? Is QWERTY wide-eyed? I see 2 O's. Speaking of One Piece, when Murphy and Leshy fully unlock their powers, they can separately combine rather than switching control over the body. Cough cough, Gear 5! Nice! I would say Strider is quite a bit of a fan of One Piece as well. So having that as a bit of inspiration too, or at least kind of like a homage to the Gear 5 is actually really interesting as well. They temporarily combine rather than switching control. That's cool. The concept is still pretty cool, but hey, if they didn't, we wouldn't have DMC now and the beloved Dante. Oh yeah, Dante would have been some side character that they would have forgotten about several games down the line, and that would have been terrible. Like, genuinely, I would not have been a fan of that too, because I mean, DMC is very iconic, and being able to like actively have all those games, and with some of like the banger music too, like what's it called? Like the ones in DMC 5, the iconic ones from like Virgil. Was it I Am the Storm That Is Approaching? I remember that one's in a lot of memes. Devil Trigger. I don't know which one Nero's theme song is, but I haven't played DMC 5. I saw Hades play through it for a while, but I don't know if I beat the entirety of it. it is a fun franchise. I remember they did like a soft reboot with DMC on the 360, and Dante had like black hair, and people hated that one. Understandably so, because he just felt like more like a punk kid that was like going against everything that made Dante who he was in the previous ones. So I mean, I wasn't too big on that, and I don't really have like a good say for the DMC franchise as a whole. But I do know a lot of passionate people are a big fan of that game. Chris Boulder punching asshole Redfield. Zed, it's like, what? Like, it's funny that they're talking about it not being like, oh, this is too goofy. This protagonist, it just doesn't make any sense. You know, like, oh, why do we have them fighting zombies of very like overly dramatic, flashy style? It's not what the Resident Evil universe is about. Meanwhile, like several years down the line, with Chris punching boulders left and right, you see like the pseudo Dead by Daylight stuff that happens in Resident Evil 6 with the overly goofy enemies that they're fighting there. Like, I don't even know, 7, like the family in 7's like super like wacky, out of hand. Like, I'm trying to like briefly notice stuff like that, but like it definitely like loses a lot of like the overly serious factors with stuff like that. The Sasha and Jake treatment. Yes, that's exactly what would happen with Dante as well too. So I am happy that they didn't go down that route, because it would have been so sad, especially with a character that is as beloved as Dante. In Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, there's a Dante DLC. Really? Where one of the characters can be replaced with Dante. What? Wait, is that actually a thing? Wait, let me see that real quick, Hollow. Let me go. Was it SMT Nocturne? Why does Nocturne sound familiar? Dante. Well, that's the first thing that shows up. Literally, I do SMT and it shows up Dante. Wait, this is... Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, yeah, there they are. Shin Megami Nocturne. I remember one of my friends way back when played this game. Actually, unless Nocturne's one of the newer ones, but I remember the protagonist right here. There's Dante. There they are in SMT style. Damn. That's actually really interesting, because I didn't know about that too much. I like Persona. I've never really played an SMT game, though. I will say that. Even though some of the newer ones do look very interesting, I've never touched any of them. But this is cool. Let's see. The king of all ability of my warlike patron will be the trigger for this. It only lasts 10 minutes. Damn. I mean, but 10 minutes is probably more than enough time that she needs for whatever situation calls for it, I would say. The community doesn't like talking about that. That doesn't exist anymore. Oh, for what, Dante potentially being in Resident Evil? To be fair, this is before Chris started doing the punching stuff. Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying. Like, at least when you were talking about adding Dante into Resident Evil, like making him like a side character for like their own game, I am assuming that is before all the crazy antics do happen within some more like the future Resident Evil games. Because like, like if it's whoever the director was at the time was more like, oh, this doesn't really go hand in hand with what we want for our universe and whatnot, and then just later down the line, pretty much going up against that entirely makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, sorry, I'm still trying to work on this too. Oh, the so-called reboots of DMC, everyone doesn't like the game and actively chose to act that never existed. Oh yeah, like that reboot, that quote-unquote reboot that I think was on like the 360 PS3 era, it was ass. I mean, I played the demo of it and I was like, I mean, it's whatever. Am I gonna buy it? Not really, it's not my type of game. But I could definitely see why a lot of people were not a fan of that at all. Because it did not look that good at all. Especially like I guess I'll compare it to like a game or franchise that I'm a big fan of, Crash Bandicoot. Like when they did like a soft reboot for Crash's design, he had like all these like tattoos and stuff on him, and like I think they eventually started making him talk more. I was not for it just because it wasn't what I originally grew up with and loved like at all. And then obviously it's even worse, especially for the Spyro fans back in the day, because that got turned Spyro was added into Skylanders, and that was was like the main thing you were stuck with for a while. I would feel the exact same way if I was like a massive DMC fan, and I just see this guy that doesn't really even look like Dante, and then acting like they're better than the previous one. Oh, I remember this too. For the remake of Dante for DMC, I remember there was like a reference that a lot of people were upset with, where Dante was like wearing like a white wig in that reboot that people hated, and like he was like throwing shade at that too. I think that was like a big thing as well that people were very much not a fan of. I need to get child locks. One of my cats got into the cabinet. I stored the cat food in and they feasted. No! That's really bad to hear as well, Zen. Wait, they feasted on the cabinet food? Wait, how much did they eat? Did they like eat all of it as a whole, or what happened? I love how we went from Lego to Christmas to WSP to Resident Evil. Hey, listen, Cordy, the subject just changes every now and then. If you guys are excited for a certain thing, you guys want to talk about a certain thing, I don't mind it at all. As we yap and draw at the same time, I still need to fight the allegations of the ratios being more yapping than drawing, so I need to actively be doing this while working on the other stuff as well. But yeah, I mean, it just changes from time to time. It is what it is. Oh, the only thing that really came out of it people liked was the playstyle besides that, and when DMC 5 came out, they took the kind of fighting play into it. Okay, so they took more of like I guess some of the mechanics from the OG, or not the OG, but the reboot from 360, and put it into like actual mainline not Resident Evil, DMC. If that's what they did, then that's cool. Like I said, I wish I was more of a fan of DMC, because DMC is so over the top and badass, but I've never really been good with those games. I remember from what I was told, the older DMCs were really unforgiving. Like, they were super hard. And I wonder if they'll make a new one, because I mean, I haven't played DMC 5 and I don't know how the story goes for any of those, but I wonder if they are going to try to make like another reboot as well as the previous one went, depending on how the story ended. I need to get child lock still, but yeah, I want to know specifically what hopefully they didn't eat too much food though, but it sounds like they feasted. God. Let me work more on this too. Cats are fine. One of them is just going to be chunkier than usual. They ate a lot, Zen. Damn. But I am sorry to hear that they got through, or they got into like the food cabinets and ate most of it. That sucks. That very much sucks. I forgot. I mean, when I had my dog didn't do anything too crazy in that regard. But I remember one time we had like a certain like food laying out, and they ate all of it. Like they ate. We accidentally like left some of the plates out that had some food from like one of the Thanksgivings in the past, and oh boy, it was all devoured. Like when I say all of it, I meant all of it was devoured as a whole. It was so bad. But we learned our lesson that day. Very much so learned our lesson that day. Make some of these lines a little bit thicker too. Here we go. Add more of that into the mix. Because I was noticing that the lines, at least over here, were a little too thin, so I needed to change that out. Those doggos saw an opportunity and seized it. They're like, no one's here. We must devour the food. It's like, it was all gone, Zen. When that happened, it was the thing is, we weren't even gone for that long. Like, I swear it was like less than an hour, and everything vanished. Because, I mean, I'm not usually in like the living room area, so I'm like kind of just within my own place, and nobody was watching that food for a hot minute, and it was just all gone. I'm like, wow. Oh my god. You were tempting fate that day? Yeah, I know that for sure. Like, absolutely. Because that day, like, it was just all gone. And it was a mess. It was like, yeah, everything was like lit clean, but it was also just like a mess everywhere. It was so bad. But like, I'm not usually out there for like a long time, and like when that happened, it was like a nightmare. It was absolutely a nightmare. Here's the whole FNAF lore based off of MatPat's Ultimate Timeline video. As a child, William was inspired by Freddy singing. Now, back in the 1930s, aka the Great Depression. Oh my god. The entirety of the FNAF lore video. I think I talked about that before. I did watch FNAF 2, and I heavily agreed with Hollow's points. There were like very high highs, and like there were a lot of lows. The thing is, the lows for me, I mean, I'm not gonna, hopefully I don't spoil it. I apologize if I accidentally spoil something, but for FNAF 2, the lows for me were definitely more so in the beginning. Like I would say like the first like quarter to third of the video, the movie, and then like once it picked up, I think it was generally okay the second time, because it picked up for a bit and then like kind of like dropped off for like a hot minute. But overall, like I didn't mind the movie. I think I still like the first one though more than the second, which I don't know if that's a hot take or not, because I know some people said, at least people that were more like FNAF fans than I was, said that they very much liked the second movie. But I myself was definitely like mixed. I had mixed feelings, because I'm somebody that isn't like I'm not like a huge FNAF guy, because I don't know too much about the lore, but I know enough to be like, oh yeah, William Afton, Springtrap, I forgot who else it was. I think I saw Circus Baby. Like I can name like a good few of the animatronics, but I'm not gonna know the lore for any of them. I think, was it Circus Baby one of William Afton's kids? I could be wrong. Actually, I don't know. I don't know at all. I did it again. Hey, Theo! Welcome, welcome! I hope you're doing well also. It's nice to see you. We're getting our Doodle requests drawn in at the moment, while also yapping about FNAF and other things. But how are you doing, Theo? Well, what did you do, again? What is the big thing to state as well? But yeah, we were getting this Doodle request done in a timely manner. I hope so. It will hopefully be done today, as I block in more of the video. Circus Baby is the soul of his daughter. Okay, so it is the soul of William's daughter. Like I said, I don't know the specifics for all the lore, BK, but I know like some general tidbits. My Tetris PB now stands at 927,980. Congrats, Theo! Vidizen Gaming. Let's go. Thank you for letting me know about that as well. What was your previous PB prior to that, Theo? You're so close. You're almost at the million mark as well. I mean, in the 900s. Like that's awesome. Congrats for that. When he got older, he started his own franchise, being Fredbear's dining show, featuring the two iconic characters, Fredbear and, of course, William's favorite, Spring Bonnie. Ooh. I didn't even play FNAF, but yesterday I watched a 3.5-hour video about all FNAF lore. Oh my god. Hey, Moxino, welcome, welcome. You watched a 3.5-hour video about all FNAF lore? Did someone tell you to do so, or did you just find like a recommendation that you really liked? This is the video essays while doing boring stuff is peak. Oh, were you not doing something you were very excited for, Moxie? I hope you've been doing well, though. I remember, I think I briefly saw in the comments for Discord where Constantine was talking about setting up a potential Guilty Gear tournament, and you said you will never play Guilty Gear. I don't know if there's some tension between Guilty Gear and you, or maybe fighting games and you, but hopefully it's nothing too bad as well. Or maybe it's just a joke and I'm overthinking it. 877k was the last one. Damn, so you made significantly more progress with between your previous PB and the current one, Theo. That's huge. Congrats on that. Genuinely, that's a significant amount of progress. I mean, at the rate you're going, Theo, you're gonna get to 1 million in no time as well. Like, that's insane. I imagine the way he transformed is as follows. Murphy closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and puts the skull mask on. Camera fades to black. You hear his heartbeat getting louder, flickering images of their shared past, and a moment of them standing face to face. That's when Murphy opens his eyes, filled a burning glow. His body becomes enveloped by this light, after which emerges a satyr with Leshy's wings and glowing hair like the dawn. Yes! Okay! I mean, with that type of symbols or imagery, I can see that being really, really cool too. I'm saying, you always know how to hype this up. I'm not gonna lie, Nox. Especially by your descriptions, I could definitely see that being such a cool moment too. That's exciting. I really mess with that. Let me add more of these details as well into the mix. And apparently the dude who is the night guard for sister location is the brother of Circus Baby, who's trying to put his sister to rest. Is that Michael Afton, or is that the brother of Circus Baby? Because I'm trying to think, right? Because isn't Michael the son, or is Michael like the brother to William? I don't know the specifics, but I thought Michael may have been the son. I don't know too many of the details. Absolute legend. I'm gonna say then, that is a huge PB. Cheers, max out as soon. Let's go. And he's trying to stop his father from doing any more horrible stuff. Okay. Should I info dump about FNAF lore as I understand it? I mean, honestly, Hollow, if you want to, you can. I don't mind. It seems like a lot of you are very knowledgeable about FNAF. I don't know, like, most things about FNAF. Like I said, most of my knowledge comes from, like, hearsay from my friends that are very passionate about the game, but I don't know the specifics at all. I don't know any crazy detail about it. Let's see. Oh, and he's trying to stop his father from doing any more horrible stuff. He may have liked a Fredbear, but Spring Bonnie, he was special. He was his own OC, so yes, William is a furry, but shush. These characters were only hand-sewn suits. Once it opened, it was pretty big. I see. Last time I was at Costa's house, I beat him in Guilty Gear through sheer luck and button mashing. I want to keep my title so I'll never play with him again. Really, Moxie? You're gonna keep it like that? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Moxie, I would do something like that too. Especially with Hades, because Hades always beats my ass in fighting games. I would end it on a win and just not look back at all. Do you remember who you played, Moxie? You're just sheer luck and button mashing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Fighting games can always be a bit of a hassle to really get into. Even though I do like Guilty Gear, and I know damn well I am going to lose if we do a tournament at all themed around that game. I know I'm gonna lose, but I mean, I'll play just for fun. I generally don't mind too much. So somebody will get the SANI keychain, and it won't be me. Thank God. Like, I don't want to be like, oh yes, but I won the tournament, guys. I'll keep my own keychain, of course. It's like, what? That wouldn't make any sense at all. But I know damn well I'm gonna get knocked out the first round. If we ever do a tournament like that, I'm gonna get knocked out first round, and I don't mind it too much. It is what it is. If you ask me to, it will be a point of no return. Hollow, I don't mind. Hey, if you want to share more of, at least your understanding of the FNAF lore, you can go for it, by all means. I will give you the green light if you want to share more of that stuff too. Because it seems, like I said, a lot of you seem to be very knowledgeable about the FNAF world, and anything that lets me learn just a little bit more, retain a little bit more of knowledge, I genuinely don't mind. Because maybe I'll say a fun fact that Hades doesn't know about. Like, what? I didn't know you know this. I'm like, yeah. I've been totally studying FNAF lore behind your back. I definitely did not get a tidbit of knowledge by the community at all. Totally not. Totally not at all. If I can rant about Tetris, you can rant about FNAF. Oh yeah, I'll say Theo. If Theo can talk about Tetris, I mean, like I said, you guys just go for it. I don't mind. If you guys are passionate about something, please just talk about it and embellish me more on the lore or the world of stuff that you guys do like as well. Let's see. But of course, there's always a rival. When Henry Emily opened up Chica's Party World, it was an instant hit. Soon, there was barely any people at Fredbear's Family Diner. Chica's Party World? What? Chica's Party World? I thought Chica was part of the Fredbear family or stuff like that. Or did Chica be a part of, like, was Chica originally a part of their own diner? Keep in mind, Justinvold has no son, so if a god like being appears and introduces himself as the Dawnbringer, you know shit's about to go down. I would say, if there's no son and someone proclaims, or some entity proclaims to be the Dawnbringer, oh yeah, you know, either it's the end times, or like a salvation moment, or just something really crazy is gonna occur. The most powerful spell is called Scarlet Dawn. I remember you talking about that too. Or at least I remember you've mentioned it before. I'm pretty neutral about FNAF. It's just I had a sister and a friend who's really into it, saying BK, that they just info don't that stuff or do info dump that stuff into me, and I went looking into just to engage them in it with them. That's fair. I would say, like, if it's like a universe or it's a lore that's one of my friends is very, very passionate about, sometimes I do try to look up a little bit more information about it. I did it in the past with Warhammer. I don't know a lot about Warhammer. To this day, I don't know anything really significant, but I watched some documentaries about it in the past. Not documentaries, but like some like lore dump videos in the past. And did I retain most of it? No, not at all. Not really. But I knew one of my friends was like super, super into it to the point where it kind of like interested me to learn a bit more. And yeah, I learned for just for a little bit. But I know the Warhammer universe goes deep. It runs really, really deep. I'm making a game right now. Ooh, what type of game are you making, Theo? I remember you were talking about that previously, especially like on YouTube side. Henry had actual metal skeletons with battery packs. I mean, how would William compete with that? William was smart, like extremely smart, but he didn't have the most creative mind. Ooh, it's going well. That's good. What type of game are you creating, Theo? Let me get this also worked on at the same time. Here we go. It's like a top-down cave thing. Interesting. A top-down cave thing. I wouldn't know. Is it like a platformer, or is it like more of like a? I don't know how you explain it though. I guess is it like a platformer? Or is it like a 2D side-scrolling game? Is it like one of like the OG NES games where you kind of play like in like a Zelda format, where everything is kind of like a bit more not 3D, but you can like move around in like the little sandbox as a whole, like in any direction. Kind of like Minecraft, but 2D and top-down. Okay, understandable. 4d10 necrotic damage in a 20-foot radius within range negates the darkness-related spells that are lower level than it, and all undead such constructs heal 4d10 instead. I remember that part. I do remember the healing portion. Plus 1d10 for each spell level above 3. That is so cool. I would say like the Scarlet Dawn ability, just like I remember before when you used it, like a really epic moment within combat, which is so dope. But I mean, it's really interesting to learn more about. At least, is that a homebrewed spell, Nox? Or is that like one of the spells or abilities within Crook and Moon as a whole? Kind of like a mixture of Zelda and Minecraft. Nice. Okay, that's cool. It's a mixture between the both. Well then, how much progress have you made in regards to that? I will say this, Theo, several people have been working on some game stuff. Like, not I know Strider's planning on working on some game stuff, or has been working on some game stuff. Sun Avatar has been working on some game stuff. Like, I know I can at least share some of the stuff that Sun Avatar's been doing. I know previously they were working on mech stuff, but unfortunately that project got deleted or got too complicated. But now they've been working on like a pseudo racing game, but they've been making like a lot of assets for that too. You can kind of see some of the cars here that's they've shared in the past. Very cool stuff. And yeah, Sun Avatar is just an incredibly talented individual where they've been able to do all this stuff like the matter of like a couple days. The Neotron Elite Hunter, the Neotron Pro Hunter, you have that as well over here. Some of the other cars to showcase into the mix. But yeah, huge shout out to Sun Avatar for showing stuff like this in the past. It's incredibly impressive. And I don't think they're going to college for game development stuff. I think they're going to college for like something math related. But holy crap, if the math stuff doesn't ever like doesn't take off, they could be a really formidable indie dev too. Henry had we had to read that as well. It's from Crooked Moon. Sounds like Terraria. Minecraft, but 2D and top down. I mean, kind of. Honestly, I can't see that. I've got a working player movement system, which I'm reworking right now. Nice. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I really hope, at least for all the people that are working on more game development pseudo things, I hope that goes very well with you guys. I really hope so. Because I myself am interested. I've said this multiple times in the past, but like we will hopefully make the non-dating dating sim at some point. When? Not anytime soon, but at some point, I swear, it'll happen. I don't care if I have to make like all the assets for it. I will have that be a thing in the future. Hopefully it'll be more comedic than like a real like fleshed out dating sim system, but it'll be kind of fun. Maybe it'll be more visual novel-esque, than actually like dating's what do you call it, dating sim-esque. Maybe it'll be like more of like a narrative story will be tied to it than like other like plot points, but we'll see. It's just spitballing as a whole, nothing too crazy. Oh, the gaming channel has some screenshots of the area I'm currently working on. Oh, are there not? I can share those too. Let's see. So you have the Apton family, William Apton, Michael, Elizabeth, and the Crying Child. I'm not sure if he was given a single canon name. Okay, so the Apton family has William, Michael, Elizabeth. William Apton and another guy named Henry opened the first Fredbear restaurant. Yippee. So Michael was the oldest and a bitch, always bullying his younger brother, Crying Child, together with his friends, using his fear of animatronics, even though the Crying Child was scared of them. Okay. His father organized his birthday party in the Fredbears because he is the co-owner, and Michael was bullying him again. It culminated in Michael putting the Crying Child, his brother, into Fredbear's mouth. While normally they were programmed to not harm children and wouldn't close their jaw, the Crying Child's tears messed up the mechanism and caused the jaws to go down, crushing his head in the process. Jesus. Which messages can't be longer than 500 characters. Didn't know that. I mean, apparently the messages can't be too long, but I mean that's really interesting to learn about too. So wait, so was the Crying Child Freddy? Like, was the Crying Child's soul embedded into Freddy, or like the original Freddy Fazbear? Is that who it was? Because I do know, at least for all the animatronics, it's just like the souls of kids and stuff like that too. But was that who it was? Were they related? No, it's not that easy. Oh no! What was it specifically? You wish? What are the specifics? Was that the bite of 87? The bite, is that the bite of 87? I never knew the full context for that meme. There's two souls. I can't be bothered anymore. It's all good, QWERTY. Look, you sparked the FNAF lore, which I don't mind at all. Honestly, if you wanna, like I said, if you guys want to embellish more of the lore with me, I don't mind at all. I just I am interested in learning stuff like this, just because hey, some of my friends know so much about FNAF, and I just don't know. So wait, there's two souls in Fredbear? So is one of the souls William's kid, or at least Crying Child, and then who's the other soul then? I can't do the big terraforming. I'm in charge of the general cleanup. Okay. You're in charge of the cleanup for what specifically, Nox? Actually, wait, let me see that right now. Let me go to the gaming tab and see specifically what you shared. Let me go over here to gaming. Okay. Oh, damn, you have some cool screenshots over here. Oh, and there's Theo's video as well. My first 900K in Tetris. Sweet. Let's go. Let me showcase the screenshots. Good news, server will soon enter its open beta phase. I remember Nox talking about that earlier. Nox Tech Inc. is working around the clock to deliver you the most authentic Cobblemon experience. Terraforming underway. Holy crap. I would say this is insane. Oh, I do remember. Also, I love the cell shaded outline for these textures. I know you said you were using a texture pack and shaders, but it looks so cool. I'm a big fan of this aesthetic. I mean, damn, how long did it take you to terraform this? Or at least for the people that are working on that, how long has that been taking? Damn. And then there's more progress over here. Okay. Very, very cool as well. There's the Minecraft village. I don't know if that's the village that you're referencing specifically, that's like kind of throwing a wrench in the socket, but this is a really cool progress to see as well. The terraforming down here. I was keeping track of FNAF lore until the 4th game. After that, it kind of fell apart. Oh, did it become a lot more messy to keep track of the story after the 4th one? Which game was the 4th one? So that messed up things quite a bit. Michael didn't own up to this BS and blames the animatronic, making William hate Henry as he found him responsible for the animatronic malfunctioning. Now, two things happened, and I'm not sure in which order. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. After the 4th game, it kind of like became too messy. The movement engine is more smooth now. Nice, Theo! Freddy is Gabriel, Bonnie was Jeremy, Chica is Susan, and I can't remember who was in Foxy, but Golden Freddy was Crying Child and someone else, I can't remember. Oh, wait, Crying Child was in Golden Freddy? Wait, is there a difference between normal Freddy and Golden Freddy? I feel like I've heard of Golden Freddy before. I remember the other kid in Golden Freddy was Cassidy. Who the hell is Cassidy? Why do I feel like I've heard Cassidy before? Were they mentioned in the movie? I don't think so, right? I made the big building in a single player creative world, then the host copy pasted it into the server world. Now it's just a matter of connecting everything. Oh, so you were making the assets in other places? That's how that works in Minecraft? You can like copy and paste stuff from like different servers onto your own world? And that's kind of cool. I'm gonna redo the player. Gotcha, Theo. Hopefully that's not too complex or like too taxing to do. Let me move this out though. But thank you for sharing more of the progress for that. I hope that's going very well, Nox. There's a mod for that. Okay. The T children then. Oh wait. So William goes on to use the rabbit suit to kill 5 children at Henry. So that's when we see him in like the Springtrap outfit or the Springtrap suit. Well, I guess that's at least from what I remember correctly, that's well, what's it called? Yellow. Is it Yellow Bonnie? I don't remember. Or like, because I remember like the OG Springtrap suit was like a variation of what we have now, or like the OG version. I don't remember too well. They kill 5 children at Henry's new restaurant to mess up his business. Okay, so it wasn't at William's own area. It was at Henry's. The T children then became the main 5 animatronics. Okay, so the ones that Cordy listed. Cassidy was the one William damaged beyond repair. She wants revenge. Also, the puppet was Charlotte, aka the child of Henry. Oh. Wait, so it's not the... Okay, this is... I'm not gonna lie, there is a lot of names being thrown left and right. I am trying to keep track of them, but I mean, this is interesting. At least I'm trying to, like, reconnect what I saw from the movie and what I briefly saw from, like, some videos in the past. But it's kind of loosely coming together. I believe Golden Freddy was OG Freddy that was thrown after away. I think after the bite of 87. I can't take that seriously. I swear, anytime I hear the bite and anything FNAF mentioned, I just always hear Markiplier referencing that. I can't take that seriously. I'm sorry. Spring Bonnie. Okay, so it wasn't like, because I remember like a Springtrap released the suits that they were using was, so it was a variation of Bonnie, I believe. But or was put away. 2, he killed Henry's daughter, then became the puppet and gave life to the 5 children killed by William. Oh, wait. So is that accurate in the FNAF 2 movie? Was the person that became the puppets, was that a child Henry's, or was that a girl that would die? Oh, is that a spoiler for the movie? I mean, we're already talking about the lore. Whatever. We're talking about the lore right now. I need answers. I need answers right now, guys. For the girl that dies in FNAF 2 in the beginning, is that Henry's daughter? Or is that another person? Because I know for the FNAF movies don't full-on take what's happening in the games one-to-one, but I know there's like some references for that. Is that who it is in the movie too, or am I wrong? I feel like rewatching the Ultimate Timeline, rewriting the lore, and put it in my clipboard. Okay. I mean, wait, in your clipboard? We're watching the Ultimate Timeline? YouTuber recommended me an SVT Foe video, and now I'm fixating on the show again? SVT Foe? What is that? SVT, honestly, let me see what that is, too. I'm a little curious. SVT FOE, what is that? Star versus the Forces of Evil. Oh wait, have I seen? I've never watched this this show, but I definitely have seen like clips from this. I don't know about this too much, but is it good? Is it a good series? Space Buttons? Because I guess you do feel fixated on watching it again, but I've heard of it. I've never watched it, but I have heard of that. Same with Owl House, I believe. Like I've heard a lot about Owl House, but I never watched it either. I wish that was a joke. In FNAF lore, the guy who originally came up with the endoskeleton technology also invented recycling. I wish that was a joke. Wait, really? That's true, Nox? What the hell? Oh my god. I'm learning so much shit right now, I swear. I don't know. I'm trying to make it make sense because, like, I'm like loosely trying to connect what I watched with what you guys are stating. Also, somewhere along the line, William built his own animatronic that were basically made for kidnapping / killing children, with functions like imitating their parents' voices. Oh my god. Having sleeping gas or having hidden compartments to hide children inside. Jesus. His daughter became curious about the main one, Circus Baby, and approached it. The animatronic killed her and stuck her inside of her, and her soul took over Circus Baby. Wait, so that's how Circus Baby was made, or how Circus Baby came to life? Started became curious about the main one, Circus Baby, and approached it. They were trying to kill her and stuff. Oh my god. Wait. I see, that's really dark as well. Star vs. Oh yes. It kind of fell apart towards the end. Okay. Nice opinion, but there's just one small problem with it. Who asked? Who asked? Who gave you the talkie stick? I'll tell you, nobody did. Nobody asked you. And Edward Murray, Secret of the Mimic is wild. Oh, welcome to FNAF? What? Does it make sense? Wait, huh? And FNAF lore, the guy who originally came up with it is sketching all shit. That's so weird. That's the thing? I need to watch a playthrough. I was playing through Secret of the Mimic for a little bit, Hollow. I haven't really played more of that after a hot minute, but I was trying to make some sense of it. Well, is Secret of the Mimic a prequel to like the mainline FNAF games, Nox? Or is it like is it a spin-off? Is it canon? Dang, she got nay-nayed. I would say that's how Circus Baby was made. Damn, that's how Circus Baby came to be. What about I forgot who's the ballerina? Ballora, I believe. Isn't Ballora like modeled after William's wife or something like that, or was it something else? I'm trying to like loosely connect everything together. You know what, man? I'll do you a favor. Clearly, we can't see who asked, so I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna find out who asked. I'm sailing the 7 seas to find out what is happening. What is happening over there? Secret of the Mimic plays before. Okay, so it's a prequel. Okay, it's a prequel to the main games. So, oh man, I don't know if I will finish Secret of the Mimic or anytime soon, because I don't even fully remember where we left off. But I think we're trying to form like a suit and we're going around with that. But I haven't been keeping too close to track of the story that's been going on there. From what you and Hollow and everyone have been talking about, it does seem like the lore does get a bit messy after the 4th game. Which game is the 4th one specifically too? There was like 4 main FNAF games. Because I remember, what was it? The 3rd one is like it's not in one of the 2 abandoned restaurants or like dining places. I'm trying to like loosely remember. Let's see. Just to let you know, the ball pit game that's related to a book, Five Nights at Freddy's, is an alternate timeline game that's not related to the main story. Wait, what? Into the Pit's not a mainline game, Nikkei? But I got that one for free on the Epic Games launcher. I was honestly not against playing that one too. Because Into the Pit, I'm pretty sure that they gave that one for free a while back, which I was definitely not salty about, because I totally didn't gift that to Hades. Since Hades a big FNAF fan, and then I learned like later down that year that they gave it away for free on the Epic Games launcher. I'm like, damn it! Even though I never use the Epic Game launcher, I do try from time to time to pick up any free games that they'll have for the month. I don't know if they still do that, guys, but like if you're playing on PC, always like check out the Epic Game Store, because they may have like a game or two that's like actually like a previously AAA game that for free, and that's always a steal. Even if you don't intend on playing on it, like it's genuinely like worth it. Like I have like the whole Batman Arkham collection because of Epic Games. I have like several horror games because of Epic Games. I think they gave away like Borderlands 2 at one point too. Like they gave away quite a few stuff over there. As I'm on maximum render distance, I still can't find who asked. Who's being referenced, QWERTY? Let's see, the one where they made a 2D platform. Yeah, it was, I remember specifically, at least Into the Pit that you were talking about. I didn't even finish recounting the lore and it burned me out. That's fair though, Hollow. Like, at least from what you've been sharing, this make a bit more sense now, especially with William and Henry, and I guess the rivalry that came from it, especially with the animatronics and the reason for some of the kids being killed as well. It is like loosely making more sense to me, and I do appreciate you for recapping that as a whole. TLDR, William Henry are frauds who drove Edward into ruin to get access to all his properties. And which one? Wait, who's Edward again? There's so many names being thrown out right now. I do apologize if I'm trying. Edward Murray, Secret of the Mimic. So wait, is Edward Murray the main character? Like the person within Secrets of the Mimic as well? Now, there's so many questions that I have. I didn't know the FNAF lore ran this deep, guys. I genuinely did not know it was this serious. But I mean, I guess that is what happens when you have like several mainline games as a part of one another. You just have a lot of lore that develops, and I guess maybe originally Scott Kaufman didn't intend on the game to be this developed with the lore. Maybe other people or other development studios around also worked on it too. I guess so. But it seems really complicated. Was it okay? I will say this: were the first 4 games made by Scott Cawthon, and then afterwards, different studios took a hold of the IP, or like Scott Cawthon gave like rights to other people? Is that why the lore becomes more messy, or is it just because Scott Cawthon doesn't know what they're doing with the universe, and they're just like, yeah, well, we'll do a game themed around this, or we'll do a VR game and whatnot. The one where Into the Pit, it's its own standalone story type of the thing based off of the book they made. Yes. So yeah, Into the Pit is the one that I think I was referencing too. Fortnite has a new winter Hatsune Miku skin. Wait, Miku skin? I mean, that's not. I'm not interested in that at all. But asking for a friend, how does that look like? Hatsune Miku winter. I mean, there's a winter skin for Hatsune Miku. I didn't even know that existed. I mean, that's kind of cool and all. I mean, it's interesting that they did add another skin for Fortnite for Hatsune Miku. I mean, I'm very curious as to why, but I mean, it's there, I guess. Oh, that looks pretty. I mean, that looks cool. Like, I mean, it looks interesting. Best skin in Winterfest 2025. Snow Miku. Oh my god, I see her right there. Look at her. I'm trying to share her as well. Is this, so this is what they added for Winter Fortnite, huh? I like the little snowflake effects right there. Very nice, very nice. There's a book where a guy gets pregnant with what was the little rabbit's name from 4? What? Excuse me? Okay, that can't be canon. That can't be canon at all. When a star's being birthed and those stars dying, I've seen literally everything there is to see in this beautiful universe, yet this whole time I've been caught up by such a petty task. What? Into the Pit is simply the book as a game. Okay, so it's not mainline stuff, like what Mike's been stating as well. I went to redeem the free game on Epic and saw it. Oh, okay, so you weren't even, I was like, wait, Hollow, did you play Fortnite? Was I taken a bit aback by that? Plush Trap. Wait, Plush Trap? Who the hell? What is... There's so many freaking characters. Plush Trap? Huh? Who is this? Who the hell is this? This just looks like a little chibi version of Springtrap. Plush Trap? What? Is this an actual, like, intimidating FNAF character too? There's so many characters. I just don't... I will say this though, guys. My favorite FNAF animatronic will always be Bonnie. Because from what I was told, when all the kids were, were getting put into the suits and stuff like that, Bonnie was the only one that fought back. Bonnie canonically has the hands. They mean business. So ever since I knew about that, and I love Toilet Bonnie's design just because it looks like a toilet, and I like the comedic effect of it. Even though it's supposed to be really dark and serious, I will always say Bonnie's my favorite for sure. Plus, the star is here. What is the free game on Epic right now, too? Actually, the star is here, and he will scream out his name, for he is the new leader. Hi. Hello, Starscream. Hello. I'm going to convince Megatron to not ban me from the human internet. It's good to see you as well, Starscream. We are deep in the FNAF lore right now. I am trying my best to, learn a bit more of the FNAF universe. I'm trying to retain some things. I may not be retaining too much, but honestly, I am just taken aback by just the sheer amount of lore there is. And I mean, it's fair when you have 10 plus games within a universe, you're bound to have quite a bit of stuff going on. But yeah, we are pseudo working on more of this Doodle request at the moment too, while also learning more about FNAF. So yeah, I hope you've been doing well. I really hope your day's been going well. I'm trying to block everything in too at the moment, getting that going into the mix. But yeah, that's basically it. Edward, he made the mimic. Oh, Edward made the mimic. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Zen giving energy on the Starscream as well. My name is Edward. I made the mimic. What? You're Starscream? Oh wait, is that the... Oh wait, that's like the intro. That's not you. Edward Murray was the guy who owned the factory. He made the endoskeleton and spring on technology. Oh, why though? Why did he make the spring on technology? Yes, he made some of the games and then he abandoned it and gave his rights to FNAF or Finance and Phrase to another company. That's why Security Breach is so butchered, because he left halfway and let them scramble to write the story. I remember that. I think Nox was ranting about Security Breach's story in the past, because I remember I got that, like, one of my friends gifted that to me like a long time ago during like a Steam sale, and I was like, oh, I could play Security Breach because that counts as a horror game. But I know Nox specifically said that at least Security Breach writing wise was a disaster and recommended the Mimic. I still need to beat the Mimic at some point. For some reason it doesn't run well on my computer, and that's kind of like why it's turned me a bit away from trying to play more of it, just because I haven't really been able to like run it well, because every time I played the guys, like my feedback and everything within OBS will like freeze quite frequently, which is a little annoying. But I guess it's only a thing with that game. I was told Security Breach also didn't have the best optimization stuff, at least on PC. But I don't know too well, because I didn't really watch anybody play through it, even though Hades was a huge fan or wanted to play through that game. Spotify ain't working for you, Theo? Oh no, that's bad. Snow Miku mention, yeah, I mean it's cool, I guess. Snow Miku is very interesting. It's nice that they did add Miku into the mix for Fortnite, you know, very cool. Gamercraft, FNAF World, it's so good. I recommend you get a guide though. Also play FNAF 3 and 4. They're some of my favorites. Just a warning for FNAF 4, specifically headphone users. FNAF 4? Which of the first 4 FNAF games, which one's the best? Because I know I've heard 4 a couple times for FNAF, at least like the OG 4, but I've never even, like, I don't think I've seen any gameplay of that. I think I remember watching a bit of 3 way back when I was like a much younger slime individual, but I don't know too much about the 4th one. I didn't even know there was like 4 main FNAF games, I believe, or I thought it was only with 3, and then they just branched out afterwards. Question of Edward was the one who invented it all. What's the point of Henry? Ooh, wait, Hollow asking a good question. Spotify, remind me good. Spotify's back. Henry is one of the male wives? Wait, huh? Fraud? Was it fraud? Plush trap. Little guy, you have to catch in a certain spot to make the nights shorter. Oh, for plush trap? William and Henry tried to make their own and they sucked. So that's when William went to Henry and told him of his scheme to acquire superior technology. I see. How lovely. So wait, the fraud stuff, is Henry a fraud? I'm wondering about that too. Oh, and here is the biggest plot twist. Remember the FNAF 4 house? I don't. I don't. That was Edward's house. What? I need to... Which one? Okay. FNAF 3. FNAF 4. I need to see this. I need visuals. I am not guessing any of this. Wait. Oh, wait. So FNAF 3 was it in the house? This whole time I thought FNAF 3 was the one where you're in the house. And aren't you like playing as like a kid within it? But FNAF 4 is the one that you play as like a kid, right? Yeah, wait, what the hell is FNAF 3 then? Where are you playing in this game? Like, where is this? This looks so weird. Wait, I'm trying to give like an image to kind of show what I'm talking about, but like right here, where are you here? Because this whole time, when you guys were mentioning FNAF 3, I thought that was the one where you're playing as like the pseudo kid, right? Like over here. Like in this area, where you're like in the little room. I didn't know that this... Okay, I'm trying to connect everything together. But that's so odd to me. That's so odd. Damn, this thing is working. Let's go! I'm so taken aback by stuff like this. Just letting you know, Security Breach is a little bit better now. Because they fixed it a bit. Okay, so it's more optimized than it was before, Mike? I mean, that's good then. Because like I said, I remember people were struggling with that before. 1v1 with Springtrap and the Phantoms. There's also Sister Location, FNAF World, Pizzeria Simulator, Security Beach DLC. Which one's Sister Location? I know there's like the VR games too. William fucking Afton stole that man's work, reputation, IP, his house, and drove him to Alt F4 life. Damn. And Henry was in on it. Damn, that's horrible too. So they Alt F4'd Edward specifically because of all the stuff they stole. Mr. Vela, search for the song Jackie's Box. It'll be funny. The lyrics especially, trust me. I can't do any musical searches at the moment, Starship, because I want to avoid like any copyright stuff. Because I've been like, I think I played some music in the past, and it's got me some issues with YouTube specifically. So I won't look that up, at least for now. If it is like a song that I know other people have played and they haven't gotten like in trouble for, then I will play that in the future too. But still, it's not great. I just know I have a friend who really likes the game. Okay. Mimic in all caps. Oh, wait, it's Mimic? Oh my fucking god, what an icon. Wait, hey, Hollow, you didn't know about this either? I feel like Hollow's learning some new stuff too, because I'm like, well, I'm taken aback by so much of this stuff. Your pants comment, by the way? Oh, gee, yes, that song is so funny. Is it a fan song specifically that you guys are referencing? There's also Sister Location. So many people hate it. It's good though. Play FNAF World. So many people hate it. Fazbear Frights. Wait, oh god, there's so much stuff being mentioned. Hello, the Jarl has arrived. Welcome, Jarl. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying my best to grasp at any FNAF lore that is being mentioned at the moment. I hope you're doing well. I'm learning so much information. Henry, William, Edward got unaligned because all their work was stolen from them by Henry and William. They were both in cahoots for that stuff as well. They made the Mimic, or like Edward made the Mimic and learned more about the spring lock system. There's Circus Baby, FNAF 3, FNAF 4, playing as a kid. I don't know. I'm trying to loosely grasp at what has been shared, but it is a lot of information. I will say that too. It is a lot of information. But as a whole, it's still been very interesting to learn more about that. But I hope your day's been going well, Jarl. It's good to see you too. This is a Doodle request stream, but it's been pseudo FNAF lore stream as well. I may, honestly, guys, I may just watch like some videos as well. Like, if you guys have any good recommendations for channels that like recap most of the FNAF lore, let me know, because I may just watch that too. FNAF 3 is a haunted attraction, or whatever they called, whatever they're called, I think. So FNAF 3 is a haunted attraction. So it's not none of the FNAF restaurants or dining places. FNAF 4 is the one with the nightmare animatronics. Okay, so like Nightmare Freddy and all those guys. I hacked into Megatron's account again. His passwords are so easy to guess. What is Megatron's password? I Heart Starscream or something like that? What's the password for Megatron's account? Oh god. Let me move on for that too. Spoiler for the lyrics of the song. My name is the fucking Mimic. Oh yeah, my name is the fucking Mimic. My name is David. Dad, I want some ice cream. I remember some of the FNAF fan songs go really hard. I know at least in both the movies they played a fan song for the very end of the movie, if I do remember correctly. I don't think it's like an official song, but I'm pretty sure it's a fan song. This location is the one that introduced Baby. Okay. This is new lore. I don't know new lore. Okay. I'm gonna say it's new for me too, Holo. Well, at least you definitely know way more than I do, Holo. All this stuff that you and everyone else here have been sharing is brand new to me. I swear. And I feel like I've like loosely caught attention to what Hades and other people have said in the past, but everything you guys have been sharing is like brand new to me. Like genuinely, I didn't even know like 99% of this. I would say. My head, Mike, I'm trying as well too. I'm like, what is? I'm trying to like loosely correlate the names with what they've done as well. Like obviously, I know William Afton bad, Henry bad, Edward I guess not as bad, but they made the spring lock system and all their work was stolen from them by Henry and William. Very very bad. Circus Baby, I believe the child of William. Golden Freddy had Crying Child into them, and I believe another soul. It's even more complicated than that. Like, there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to loosely remember and kind of keep a mental check of. Never mind. He made another new password. Size, can't a secret have some fun? My head. Yeah. Mr. Velas, go watch Game Theory. Does Game Theory have like the entire summary of FNAF? I thought Game Theory was just like actual like theories that aren't canon but make a lot of sense. FNAF lore Game Theory? Oh my god, there's so much. Holy crap.
Hello once again, theorists. Welcome to MatPat Plays. Today we are playing the scare.
I guess I'll have to watch this later to try to recap. My day is going pretty good. Might spend the human work day on lore. I think I have a start for mine. Oh, do you? You're gonna work on some lore for your own slime universe, or for the slime versified version of Jarl? Specifically Jarl Odin. I would like to learn that as well too. Sorry, I'm very, very scatterbrained right now just because of a lot of the FNAF stuff that has been shared. I'm gonna see if I can learn a bit more, because apparently I didn't know so many of you guys were a fan of it. Henry isn't necessarily bad. Okay, so wait, Henry's not necessarily bad, QWERTY? I feel overstimulated. Fucking FNAF lore. I am very stimulated as well, Hollow. I'm sorry if it is a lot of information for all of you guys to keep track of too. I will be trying my best to at least learn a little bit more, just because I didn't know it was something that you guys were very, very passionate about. I always just knew about the memes, like the bite of 87 and stuff like that too. So I may just learn a little bit more in the future. But thank you for like trying to recap as much as you guys knew of as a whole. I will keep that in the back burner, because I've been like binging on like different lore videos specifically for like Resident Evil and stuff like that in the past. Resident Evil, Dark Souls, and the Souls games as a whole. I may just need to watch MatPat's videos and learn a little bit more about the FNAF universe that way. It's just a theory. A game theory. Understood. Game theory is bad when it comes to FNAF. Go watch somewhere else, please. Okay. I need to lay down, have fun. Take it easy, Hollow, and thank you again for sharing the lore, and have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be streaming on the 24th and 25th, if you or anyone does want to like stop by and say hello. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by as always, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Sasha night. Actually, yeah, what time is it in Poland right now? What time is it in Poland? Is it super late over there? Oh, it's 4. I mean, still, like, getting some rest is very nice. I know some people do take naps in the middle of the day as well, and there's nothing wrong with that, too. I've had to do that a couple times as well, because some days I just don't sleep. I don't get all the hours that I need to sleep. I heard MatPat's beautiful voice. Listen, I was trying to see what videos to watch. But, I mean, Space Buttons does work at MatPat. If you have, like, a better link or specific channel to watch, let me know. My current slime world for Slime vs. Jarl, I think I really like the idea of Chef Odin, your friendly nighttime chef. Let's go. Okay, if you want to share more of your own slime verse, please let me know too. Benchica refollowed. Hey, thank you for following again, Benchica. Thank you. I do appreciate you for refollowing. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day as well. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, if you want to share more of your own slime universe, the lore for that too, please let me know, Jarl. Please, please, please. Watch Thy Mother? Is that the creator's name, Starscream? Thy Mother? No. Wait, what do you mean no? Was that somebody else? Did somebody else join that isn't Benchica? Or is that did I miss the follow? If it's not Benchica, welcome. I swear I've been baited like so many times with so many different names recently that I don't know if it's a new viewer or a previous viewer now. Here's the Ultimate Timeline. Watch the Ultimate Timeline part 1, 2, and 3, and don't watch the others. Okay. So, but the Space Button said to not watch them either. Maybe, like I said, if you guys have like better recommendations for the FNAF lore recap, send them in the video section, and I'll just binge through there too. I've seen some speedrunning documentaries before. No, Thy Mother is, alright. Okay. I'm not finishing that comment. Whatever. I thought it was a real suggestion, but no. It's just a your mom joke. Whatever. I'm not even going to talk about that anymore. Thank you for letting me know the specifics for that. God, the FNAF lore, my head is still My head is still ringing over all the FNAF lore we shared. Holy crap. And Nox seems really knowledgeable about it too. I may ask some more questions if I do binge on it today, because all I'm really going to be doing is just working more on blocking in the video and hopefully get into the section where we have like actual voice recordings and like editing everything in a way where it's in CapCut. But right now we've just been cutting everything in its own separate file. It's a lot of stuff and it's been taking me like several hours to do, but I don't mind it at all. It's still been a lot of fun to at least get all the assets made for the ultimate video once we do submit that too. I'm gonna see if I can make it my introduction video for Twitch as well, because that way some people can like learn a bit more about the Slimeverse as a whole through there, not necessarily having to go to YouTube. But I'm still gonna have a command set up where you can go to the direct YouTube link, because we will have it there made. Oh, did I read that as well? Oh yes, from my own slime world, not much yet. Just got the evolved slimes from Driplings, baby slime to slime lords, and some of the properties of slimes. Nice. So you're getting more of like the evolution fleshed out right now. That's interesting. Reason was that you were the first channel that I followed, so you were at the bottom of the list, and it was taking me time to get to your channel, so I unfollowed and followed it, so you will be on the top. Oh, I got you. Okay. I didn't know that's how that works, where like depending on how you follow, it changes like the order of that stuff. But I understand. I just didn't know if it was another Vanchica or if it was somebody else completely different. But I understand that. That's fair. Just a change around the order and whatnot. The Mimic song is more lethal than a Springlock failure? Lethal in a good way or in a bad way, Nox? Like, is it like lethally good? Like it's really, really well done? Or is it just really bad? Let me get more of this also worked on too as a whole. But I'm excited for Jarl. I'm really excited to learn a bit more about the lore for their own universe as well. MatPat, not Carpat? Or Carapat? Oh wait, my bad. I don't recommend game theory because the theories are just what the writer thinks is coolest in some cases. Carpat straight up, MatPat straight up said that he doesn't care that Gregory is human. Him being a robot is more interesting or something like that. Okay, so I guess it's not really the most accurate form of video content. Okay. I think I can link some good vids for FNAF lore. Sure thing, Qwerty. I would say if you have like a good like channel or a I guess database for that stuff, just throw it my way. Throw it my way. I need something good to watch for whenever I'm blocking up the video anyways, so I could just binge on that. I've been just mainly watching Video videos because Koopa recommended those to me, and I've always been a fan of the Souls games, despite me being absolutely terrible at them. I still do like getting some recommendations for that as well. Don't worry, I'm your loyal follower / ship member, and I appreciate that, Vanchica. I do appreciate you for staying just watching our content for such a long time too. I always do appreciate that as well. But it's so bad that it's funny. Oh, so it's that bad specifically, huh? Oh, good morning, Crumbs! Hey! Crumbs, it's good to see you. We're working on Doodle requests at the moment. How's your... Oh, no, don't... Okay, I always catch myself. I'm trying to be a bit better with it, Crumbs, but like my slime brain processes so slowly. I know usually when you do tune in, it's you waking up. I mean, I don't know, maybe you have been doing some stuff prior to joining the stream, but how are you doing? I opened my eyes. See, I knew it. I am ahead of it this time, at least for now. But it's good to see you. I know Jarl's working on some slime, not Slimeverse, but their own slime universe lore, getting stuff like that going. Very exciting. Some people here have been working on some game development stuff. What's the plans looking like for you today? Do you have anything exciting to really flesh out, to work on? More Secret Santa stuff, perhaps? I'm working on Doodle quests. We're getting a Leshy drawn in, lined up. We're going to be trying to finish this today as well. And hopefully, off stream, we get more progress for a Slimeverse video made. At least significant progress. Because I cut up the entire first skit. I mean, I think I showed you before. Well, I guess I showed other people before. All these files are being cut up in a way you can barely see some of them. That's just to show that like most of these files are basically done. We are at this point within the second file for the Slimeverse, but it's just taking forever to label everything and get everything set up. I guess I could show a little bit behind the scenes of what I'm talking about. Where is it? Go to skit 1. This file as a whole, the first skit, I've had to cut up every single layer just to have it move in its own way. You can barely see some of these images, but like we have all of this to do for 3 other files. So it's been taking a second, but hopefully we'll have that done within the year. At least by the end of this year. I slept a little earlier than usual. It was nice. Had a dream. I sewed my shirt wrong. You sewed your that was your dream? Did you ask for Doodle? Whoa. Oh yeah. Did you ask for 4 Doodle? Oh no. Nox just did a little doodle request, and I specifically just did some thumbnailing preemptively. Some doodle requests I could like draw something like a first try and like not really think too much about it and have a good image, but like mainly I was doing like these first 2 doodles right here, and I wasn't really vibing with either of these, so I just kept going and eventually got to these 2 and fleshed them out a little bit more to the point where I was like, oh yeah, like I feel like we can at least have something that's a bit cooler for the very amazing badass Aleshi as well. So yeah, we have this going, and basically it's been going pretty well. At least I hope Nox has been a fan of what we've been cooking up, and I do apologize for going slow with a lot of this, but I'm fairly confident this will be done today. We're gonna get it over with. Have a cool little doodle for Nox, as big thanks for those of you that have been supporting us for a hot minute now. Yeah, because Nox has been watching for a hot minute, and I'm very, very appreciative of that as a whole. Yes, I finished the Secret Santa and just trying to make a little something for other people for Christmas. Ooh, what are you making, like more drawn stuff, Crumbs? Or are you working on like maybe more traditional arts and crafts? Like, what are you doing? God damn, yeah, like the files specifically, Crumbs. It's been taking forever. I swear, it's been taking a hot minute, but fingers crossed once everything's blocked in, actively editing the video won't take me. How much time do I have till the end of the year? 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess we're counting today, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-ish days, right? We have 10-ish days, roughly. Hopefully it doesn't take me 10-ish days to make the whole video. But I really hope we don't struggle too much. BRB, gotcha, QWERTY. You bet your bottom dollar I'm a fan of your work. Thank you, Nox! 32. Wait, how many points? Whoa. Wait, how many points are you saying? More drawings? Is that what we're going to be working on, Crumbs? I feel, like I said before, if you ever want to share your amazing drawings with us, I would love to see it too. Because, like, I said it, I think, probably yesterday or the day before, like, the comic stuff you shared is so good. And, like, I get it, that you may not want to, like, share stuff like that online and whatnot, but, like, it's so good. Like, genuinely, some of the comic stuff that you guys work on and don't post online deserves more eyes on it, like, genuinely. Because you guys, I don't know how long you usually spend on comic stuff. I spend a hot minute on whatever it is I'm working on because I'm fairly slow with artworks. But, you know, it's just something that I have a lot of fun with still. This looks amazing. Thank you, Nox. Genuinely, though, I am happy that you are enjoying our little doodle request for you, because you know, like I said before, you guys have spent a long time here just watching our endeavors, and I know some of you have been waiting a fairly long time for some of these doodle requests, and I just want to make something that you guys are at least a bit appreciative, or like very much feel like it was worth the time watching and just sticking into our little endeavors and whatnot. So that's basically just is my thought process on it all. I heard, yes, you did, Starscream. I did say 67. Yep, I did say those numbers in order because I was counting the days out loud. Because I'm not good at counting in my head. No, not at all. Actually, you know what? I have an interesting question, guys. This was something that was very eye-opening to me by Crochet, but when you guys think, do you guys actively see what you're thinking, or do you see letters? Because apparently some people, like when they're like trying to think a sentence or trying to plan something out, they visualize words. But like whenever I think, I visualize and like actual things. Like when I'm like trying to like read out a sentence, I'm thinking of it like visually, not really through the words itself. And apparently Hades thinks in the same way, but Lulzbot and Crochet both think in a similar way where they like visualize the words, like a whole sentence and whatnot. But I don't know if I'm asking the question the right way, because that got me thinking. I was like, how do people like perceive thoughts differently? I'm up for doing flat colors. Oh, are you at the flat color process, BK? Let's go. I'm happy to hear that too. I asked Nox, did he ask for 4 doodles? So he said yes. I calculated 80. Oh, no. Nox just did a singular doodle request, and I myself just made those thumbnails because I wasn't too happy with like the first 2 ideations that I made. I was like, yeah, like this is like not as interesting as I want it to be, so I just did a bit of like a thumbnailing process. Whenever I don't have like a strong visual image of what I want to do, guys, I'll tend to make some thumbnails to like get a better gist of that, because like I didn't do that with Striders just because I kind of like added a good like loose-ish vibe of what I wanted to do for like the chibi and this kind of like line art version, but I didn't have like the best thought in my mind, so I just, you know, took the time to do like some thumbnailing process. But it is just one image. It is one singular doodle. Let that be known, Vinci. It's not anything crazy. But I see the things I'm thinking. Okay, so you see the things you're thinking for 4? Oh yeah, I see both. Oh wait, so you see both, Starscream? That's interesting. And then describe them through writing. I know as someone who's dyslexic, when I read, I have to picture each word because if I don't, I end up seeing a word that wasn't there. That's interesting. So wait, so then you picture each word as well? Because I feel like I think in a similar way, Jarl, then? Because I don't see both. Whenever I'm like trying to think of something, I'm like visualizing it. Like I'm not like actively seeing like a sentence or whatnot, or like reading from anything. But like when Crochet talked about that to me, I was like, damn, like I didn't know that's how you saw it in that way. But obviously everyone thinks in a very, very different way. I just was interested in seeing some of like the correlations to that. Because I didn't know. I genuinely did not know. Why, Life? I asked you genuinely. Got you. I'm listening in from work real quick. Hey, guys. Radio! Welcome. Hello. We're getting leshy. Well, I guess you're listening, but you can't really see it. Visualize a very, like god-devouring Wendigo-like entity that's lunging towards you. That is what we're basically working on right now, doing a bit of a doodle quest for Nox. But I'm happy to see you, Radio. I hope work's not too stressful, and I hope you're able to chill at least for a bit. I'm happy to. I hope things are going well. I'm happy to always see your returning viewers, especially Radio and their endeavors. OMG, throwing it. No, that's not. That's because of Courtney. I added it because of Courtney, because Courtney took all the time to do that. But yes, it is an emote. I just didn't want to state that as well. Oh no. The problem is getting my thoughts I see in my head onto paper. That's the issue with me too, Jarl. Is like I'll visualize some things, okay, but like it definitely can't like one-to-one transfer over what I'm thinking of or like what I'm visualizing until like actively working on various iterations. Because I'll have like a distinct image in my head, but then trying to transfer that over to canvas will be my struggle from time to time. And by time to time, I mean like most of the time. Wait, maybe ... back? Oh wait, is Cordy not back? Mr. Vallis, I will beg on my knees. Please watch Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist from Wives. It's the best Minecraft ARG that I've ever watched. I've never been hooked on an ARG like that. Searching for a World That Does Exist? I think Eternity's seen ARGs before, but I've never seen that at all in any way. I mean, if you have like a link for that Starscream, send it in the videos tab, and we can I can watch it. Other people can watch it too. Like I said before, the only thing that I have been watching has been the Vat Video videos that Koopa has recommended in the past, just because I myself am very much into the Dark Souls universe, and learning a bit more about that has really been eye-opening. So yeah, big shout out goes to Koopa for those. Hey Valis, hey everyone. Speaking of which, Koopa's right here. Welcome, Koopa. That Minecraft ARG is just the king in yellow. It's just the king in yellow? Is that what it is, Crumbs? Have you seen it before as well? Gonna look for a bit. Got some important human work. Understandable, Jarl. Understandable. Hey, okay. But welcome, Koopa. I hope you're doing well. Sorry that I wasn't able to tune into the stream. I think you streamed yesterday, correct me if I'm wrong. I wasn't able to tune in because I have been very busy with some more of the video stuff, and I had to do some outside of Slimeverse things as well. But I'm happy to see you as always. I hope you're doing well, Koopa. Hopefully your day is going very, very well. Hopefully, I don't know. Are you at your family's place currently? Gotta go for dinner. Oh, good, Vinchica. Don't sweat it. I don't know if I'm dyslexic, but sometimes I reread a sentence or word like 5 times, but I still read it wrong, and I'll have to read it slowly. I don't know if that has to do with dyslexia, but it may or may not. I'm not too familiar with that. I watched it and looked into it. Wait, just now, Crumbs? Or was that something you've seen in the past as well? Yes, but dear lord, what? What am I hearing? Bruh. Wait, no, I meant searching for a world that doesn't exist. Okay, I may need to see that in the past. So it's the King in Yellow? What's the King in Yellow? Is that another story from Minecraft? Or is that like a very famous work that I'm about to get chastised for not knowing? It's like, Valis, you don't know what the King in Yellow is? What? How? Everyone knows what the King in Yellow is. I'm like, I don't. It was like what was it, Monty Python? It was like Biggest Dickus or something else like that. I was like, I've never seen that. And then I watched the video that Nox sent, and it was like, oh, I do now know the context for it. Very, very much. I watched it. Oh, good to see you. Thanks for the gift. Oh yeah, Koopa, don't mention it. I just specifically thought it would be like a fun thing to do for a stream in the future. Not anytime soon, Koopa, but like I did gift it for some individuals because I just thought it'd be like a funny little thing to do in the future. But yeah, it's just something that I wanted to like just give to some people and all. Nothing too crazy. I can't try to get a diagnosis either because my parents can't be bothered. Damn. I'm going to go now. My battery's currently dying. Charge that battery, Starscream! But thank you for stopping by. It's a famous story, I think. Oh, the King in Yellow is an eldritch story. The King, one of the few eldritch stories that didn't come from the Lovecraft back in the day. The King in Yellow. I feel like I've heard of it before, but I've never read it. I've never read it or never heard of it. The King in Yellow. Look at this. Huh. Why does this look familiar? I'm looking at Haster. Oh, from Cthulhu Mythos? Is this the King in Yellow, like this individual right here? Or is this a reference to a different individual? Because I googled King in Yellow, and I mean, this type of person is showing up. I don't know if they're like, are they the Lovecraftian entity as a whole? Potentially? I don't know too well. But I mean, that's interesting. I maybe have something else. I may have something else to watch or something else to also view into right next to the FNAF lore that we gotta work on. It's a have a nice day, Starscream. I'll say, hopefully Starscream has a nice day as well. Haster about to claim copyright on a Minecraft ARG. I mean, who knows? You never know. In the past, though, I may look into that a bit more. Let's see. It's not from Minecraft. It's its original work from a book. Oh yes. I was saying, if we're talking about King in Yellow, then I will look more into that. So then, the Minecraft ARG took a full-on inspiration from that. Is that what it is? I know. Funny enough, there are other like big works in like modern media that have taken from books in the past, like famous literature in the past, that a lot of younger generations don't know about. I feel like that is a common thing, and I guess a Minecraft ARG taking the story of a book that maybe some other individuals nowadays probably wouldn't have read or wouldn't have known too much about is actually pretty interesting. I'm sure that's like a fairly common thing with a lot of stuff that people take inspiration from. But I mean, it's understandable though. A lot of people grow up reading really interesting works and whatnot. People like the Odyssey, for crying out loud. We're taking inspirations from Greek mythology. You know, like a lot of that stuff is just fairly common, but I didn't know either of those. That's him? Okay. Awesome. Let me know when you're up for playing it. I haven't looked for my dad's yet, and also the game I played yesterday was definitely an unknown one. What did you play yesterday, Koopa? Like I said, I feel bad that I didn't get to tune in yesterday. I was very, very busy with a lot of other stuff outside of it, unfortunately. But what did you play yesterday? But yeah, I will let you guys know when we will play Mage Arena in particular, because I know it's got to be a day where you guys are fairly free, because that could be pretty exciting to, you know, just do for like a stream. I feel. I know Mike's been wanting to play Mage Arena for a hot minute too. Let me get this blocked in. The SCP fandom references the existence of the King in Yellow, at least back in the day before it all went to hell. Ooh. So wait, the King Yellow is referenced there too? Or was it just one-to-one them within the SCP universe, Nox? Or was it somebody that was very heavily inspired by the King in Yellow? Okay, that works as well. No? Okay. So it was like a very unique individual that loosely had elements from them. Let me move this a little bit more to... I think that's okay. Yeah. We keep working in on this as well. Get a little stretch figure too. A lot of layers that I'm trying not to get overly complicated with. But let's see how we can get this going. A lot of lines, but lines always take the longest when it comes to this process. Plug that in. Here we go. Having a lot of fun with this one, though. I've been very, very much enjoying doing these doodle requests. And hopefully, like I said before, Tuesday and Wednesday, we won't be doing any drawing stuff on stream, unfortunately, guys. Just because that is the days we're going to be a bit more lax. We are going to play Dispatch on Wednesday, though. I'm very, very excited for that, though. If you guys have been waiting for any Dispatch stuff, because I know some of you have been wanting to play it, and other people here have already played it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't get the bad ending. I think we had a bit of a discussion like that in the past. I really, really don't want to get the bad ending, but if we get it, it is what it is. I'm just trying not to. That's like my main goal. I'm not trying to go for, I don't know any of the endings within the game. I just hope I don't get to one that is deemed really bad. But we'll see. There's a phenomenon called the Hanged King Tragedy. It's a mimetic virus in the form of a theater play. The Hanged King? I think the King in Yellow is the reason why yellow is associated with insanity. Really? Wait, I didn't even know it was associated with insanity, Crumbs. So that's why it may be? Huh. I may need to look more into this. I didn't know that it was as popular, or at least that work specifically. The fact that some of you guys know about that too, it makes me a bit more interested. Played a game called Time Splitters. A group of fans remade the game from the ground up. The game was from the PS2, Xbox, GameCube era. Time Splitters, Koopa? Have I heard about that before? Time Splitters. Time Splitters video game. This looks interesting. I've never seen this at all. It's from the GameCube PS2 era. Damn, this box art, or at least the art for this box art right here looks kind of sick, but then I see the other Time Splitters box arts and they don't look nearly as interesting. Like this one right here looks pretty cool. Like I don't know if that's like an alternate variant, but like I see the other ones and they're just like 3D models back in the day. But I do like the dynamic style right here. Let's see. The King in Yellow isn't present in the play, but there is an ambassador from the city that Haster rules over. Okay. Madness or something. I just didn't know that Yellow was associated with that, too. That's really cool, though. I mean, not cool, not cool, not cool. I meant really interesting. Not cool that it's associated with Yellow. But I guess maybe for some designs later on, I guess if you want to make like more of like a mad scientist or a character that's more on the lines of insanity, I guess using more yellows could be kind of interesting to work on. Because I just didn't know it had that correlation at all. I'm gonna work on that maybe in the future. Who knows? I do have potentially a scientist idea in the works. I need to see if X person has like the specific color designs for those already figured out. But we may push that later on too. Let me get some more of these little designs here, also situated as well. Here we go. The play is rather simple, but the closer it gets to the opening night, everything starts to turn weird. Ooh. Okay. I mean, you honestly, I'm not gonna say nuts. You did grab my attention with it. I need to learn more about the play, and I guess I'm sorry that I am asking a lot from you guys, especially with like some of the videos, because I've been like asking for FNAF references or like any good like FNAF videos or channels that have stuff like that, and now I'm kind of asking for the King in Yellow or like any good references to the play that's been mentioned. But if you guys genuinely do, just let me know, because I may look more into that too. Anything that is just separate from what I usually watch, because I feel like I've been binging on like too many videos like the same thing, and I would love to like expand more and just learn about other stuff, especially if it's like video game lore and whatnot, because I remember like I said before, I've been watching a lot of the VAT video videos to learn more about the Dark Souls lore and like even the lore from the other Souls games, but I'm very, very much open to like other stuff too. Although the game was such a gem back in the day, the story is co-op as well. Gameplay was basically the same as GoldenEye from N64. That's interesting. Can Thursday be a FNAF World stream? Thursday we'll probably be back to Doodle requests as well, QWERTY. Just to get those also out of the way and get them done. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the days where we tend to do gameplay stuff. But at least this Tuesday, we're going to be finishing up Agent's campaign within Resident Evil 6. And then Wednesday, we're going to be playing through Dispatch, which I don't recommend any young individuals to watch at all. I don't want you guys to watch it. If I know you guys are watching, you're going to be suspended for the stream. Very much so. The script completely changes. A mysterious figure, the ambassador, appears throughout the different acts. All the actors do notice these changes and perform them as if they had practiced these lines all along. Ooh, that's actually really disturbing. The best thing is just look up a good lore video about the King in Yellow. Okay, I will be doing that as well, Mike. I think it'll probably be easier to get like a King in Yellow lore video than it will be for the entirety of FNAF. So I may do like the entirety of FNAF after we get like at least the lore for the King in Yellow, because I just didn't know it was that well known. Because I feel like I thought I've heard of it in the past, but maybe not. I wonder what the King in Yellow's favorite color is. Blue? Oh, God. I swear if it's blue, it's going to be more reason to hate on this supposed King in Yellow then. If it is blue, it's another reason to not like them. But Venice, they're like the best character in the story. Or they're like the most redeemed one or something like that. Well, I don't care. If their favorite color is blue in the story, just out of spite, I'm going to say no. But you know what? Maybe not. Because maybe, you know, it's a little too petty. I'll probably not do that at all. I take back everything I just said in the last, like, 10 seconds. Right now. Just a reminder, if you do play it, use a guide because it is confusing. FNAF World? Fascinating. The remake is also free, by the way. It's called Time Splitters Rewind. What was it remade on? Or I guess, was the remake the one that you played? Or was that like the remake one that was on a future platform? Time Splitters Rewind. Let me see what that says. Time Splitters Rewind. Oh, seeing it right there. Oh yeah, it seems like this is the remake that you were talking about, that it wasn't like an officialized remake. Fascinating. The ending changes completely, ending and the actors actively killing each other. Jesus. The audience then proceeds to go insane, rampaging, attacking everything and everyone nearby. One terrifying instance was when the play was about to broadcast on TV. The SCP Foundation shut it down just in time. Thank goodness. Because obviously that airing, at least for the context of the SCP stuff, would have been pretty dark as well. I mean, as if it's not already dark as a whole, but like that happening too would probably be way worse, 10 times worse. Is it like, do the effects of that play, if anybody does watch it, do they also go insane, or like what is that? How does that work? Because at least from what you were saying, it's more like the performance itself, and the performers are kind of like losing their minds. But I don't know if it also has like that side effect where if other people witness the play, it also has them kind of going a little bit loopy. Okay. I think we're getting close to finishing some of this line art as well. I'm trying to like get everything done in a timely manner. I mean, we still have like a bit of time, so I'm not sweating about at least getting the line stage finished up. So I'm just gonna keep picking away at it in a timely manner. Hopefully, like I said, next up will be Space Buns and Lux, so we'll get that going in the future too. Next Thursday for sure. Hopefully, we'll have like most of the video done, or at least a good bit of the video done afterwards. But we will have to stop one day or like cancel the stream for one of these upcoming days. I don't know when it will be specifically, guys, but it will just be some specific day. I just don't know exactly when. The script itself appears out of thin air seemingly. Even when the Foundation destroys every instance they come across, it always returns. Damn. So like no matter what they do, it will always come back for the script. I mean, does it just appear like the randomest places, or does it always like appear in like nearby theaters and stuff like that too? I played it on PC. I played the remake just to try it out. Game seems amazing. Could be played online as well. I was going to play it on my GameCube, but the remake is almost perfect. Also, the campaign is surprisingly difficult. Definitely, I need a Savage for it because the game does not hold back. I mean, at least if it is one of those older school games, Koopa, then they definitely do pay homage to much more difficult times, especially since older games definitely were a lot more challenging. But if it is still something that you are enjoying despite the difficulties, that's still good to hear. FNAF 4 is very different, but I like it. I like it, and in one of the endings, it sort of teased his sister location because FNAF 4 came out after FNAF 4. Okay, so it teased his sister location as well? Random places related to theaters. So there is some loose form of correlation, at least where the script may manifest itself. That's still pretty dark, though. Hey! Thank you for the follow as well. Wait, I feel like I've seen your name before. Dungeon Daddy Raiden. Huh. Very interesting name, but thank you for the follow, Raiden. Thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I feel like I've seen some names similar to that in the past, but I could be drawing a blank. Hopefully, if you like our little slime burst endeavors, it's not really a slime burst drawing that we're working on right now, but we are talking about Eldritch abominations with the King in Yellow, SCP stuff, Resident Evil, FNAF, a lot of horror-based things. If that's something you like, then if you like our yapping and stuff like that, please feel free to keep on tuning in. But thank you for the follow. I do greatly appreciate that as well. It always helps us out greatly. I kept dying. I was in normal mode. Damn! Wait, so how many difficulties are there in that game too, Koopa? Also, there's a Halloween mode just like FNAF 4 for FNAF World, specifically, Cordy. That's interesting. I would say we have been talking about a lot of like Lovecraftian and horror-based things. Oh boy, my D&D nerd is showing. Hey, so you're a fan of D&D as well? We've been getting a lot of D&D fans within our specific stream for like the last couple days too. I can showcase some D&D stuff. Well, funny enough, the Doodle request we're drawing right now is Nox's Doodle request. At the moment, this is Leshy, or at least a drawing of Leshy, a character within the Crooked Moon campaign that Nox is a part of. It's their character that they play as. So we've been drawing them at the moment. I also have other characters that I've drawn in the past for different D&D campaigns too. I could showcase at least the ones that I've worked on specifically for the Undead campaign that Crochet is a part of, or not, I mean, Crochet is a part of, Lolzbot's a part of, several other people within the community and within my friend circle. This is my current character. This is Angela de la Muerta. She's based loosely off Day of the Dead. You know, this is a character I drew in the past, and you know, I'm very happy. I'm very proud of their design, considering they're not primarily blue. And people within the community keep saying that my favorite color is blue, and every single OC that I have is blue, which I did point out. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh boy, picking colors for this man's gonna be a bit hard for this outfit. For the uncle specifically, Mike. If I remember correctly, the King in Yellow inspired H.P. Lovecraft to create the crazy Eldritch horror series. Wait, so King in Yellow came out first before, what was it, before the Lovecraftian stuff? Also, welcome, Vector. I don't know if you've been lurking this whole time, but I'm always happy to see you too. She's Eldritch God I'd freaking make a pact with? What? Excuse me, Raiden? I'm an Eldritch God I'd freaking make a pact with no hesitation. I mean... you know what? I guess I can take that as a compliment, or I don't know if that's a reference to somebody else, but if that's a reference to Angela de la Muerte, then I would appreciate that. I just got here at work. I won't remain for long. Oh no, you're good, Vector, though. I appreciate you for stopping by, even if it is just for a brief moment. I hope your shift isn't too stressful. Same thing with radio. I think radio tuned in a bit earlier because they were on break from work for a little bit. But same applies to you, Vector. I hope you're not being stressed out too much. But thank you as always, at least for just taking out the time to stop by and say hello. Yes, for the tiger uncle. What colors are you like struggling with at the moment? Those who don't get eaten. Oh, we love Leshy in these parts. I would say we very much love Leshy within this community. Only 3 difficulties: easy, medium, and hard. Believe me, if I struggled on medium, I would terrified of how hard mode is. Came close to finishing the first game's campaign. I hope that it's not too challenging, but especially if medium has been kicking your butt, Koopa, then I could see hard mode being not impossible, but just extremely difficult. If you do go back to it and do play it on a hard, if you do stream it, let me know, because I do want to see that as well. King in Yellow is old. I just didn't know it was older than Lovecraftian. Sorry, let me move on from this too. But I was just talking about some D&D characters. This is J Buddy's undead horse guy. this was some of the other party members. Seldian. This is Lolspot's character, like a Frankenstein type of bunny boy as well. That Aura farms. We have Marenya, like a possessed doll individual that we also did showcase as well. Right there, like a possessed porcelain moon elf doll. So yeah, these are just some characters that I've worked on in the past. D&D base, so nothing too crazy. Oh, that's just the commission. I was on the wrong thing. But yeah, that's all we've been doing. Nothing too crazy. But I hope your day goes well rated. I'm also happy to see any newcomers, whether if you come from like D&D specifically, or if you come from other things as a whole. It's always nice to see you guys. Also, yes, the King in Yellow is super freaking old. I didn't know it was that old, though. I guess even before Lovecraft, because anytime I think of, like, I guess Eldritch Horror and stuff like that, I always relate it to Lovecraft. I thought most people would. I thought Lovecraft was, like, the godfather, like, the originator of those types of stories. I just didn't know that the King in Yellow came before that. So now I'm even more interested in learning more in regards to the King in Yellow. I have a list now. I definitely have like some things that I will be watching after stream. Definitely be the FNAF lore, and now definitely King in Yellow for sure. I miss my grandpa. His biography is so good. Damn. I was going to have an open community night today before I leave for my dad's house. Okay, so you're gonna be streaming that as well, Koopa? Okay, if open community nights. Oh, I guess that's more so not really streaming time splits, but if you have a community night today, Koopa, I will try my best to tune on in and watch that as well. Thank you for letting me know about that too, because I felt bad that I didn't watch the yesterday's stream. Because I usually try to like at least lurk while working on my own cyber stuff, and give a little view, a little bit of support as well. But I didn't have the time, unfortunately. But I will, if you do stream today, I will be watching. I recommend just play the current version. So Scott got hacked by LOL's hacks, and the 8-bit version came out early, but it was a troll. Oh, for FNAF World specifically, QWERTY? Okay. I might be wrong, but I think the idea behind the King Yellow is about how words are powerful or whatever. Back in 1800s, political movements and stuff probably inspired the writer. Oh, so it wasn't primarily designed to be like this Eldritch Horror type of work? Or I guess like an Eldritch-based work vector? Hester greater than Lovecraft. I mean, if they have do they have other works outside of that too, Docs? That is outside of just the King Yellow? I'm just having trouble picking colors for this outfit because this jacket is brown. Oh, DM? Yeah, let me see that real quick, BK. Let me see if I can give a little bit of insight or something like that. Even though I'm not the best with colors, but I will check this out. Oh, do some cleanup so far. Okay. I mean, this is what we're working with so far. I guess, yeah, because the issue with when you use browns and other warm colors, I guess that can blend into the skin and make it look like they're like not naked necessarily, but if you have like outfit colors that kind of don't contrast too much, they will blend in too much with the skin tone of the uncle as a whole. I'm not sure if that's the issue here, but I will try to say maybe go for maybe some brighter colors or some colors that are like not overly saturated, so it kind of like separates from the actual tone itself. Like that's something that you could go with. But overall, the block-in as a whole looks incredible, BK. Like the genuine, like the general block-in of everything looks incredible. But colors are not my strongest suit either. But if anyone else here has like any feedback or tips or ideas to choose for the colors for the Uncle Ooze, please let us know. Maybe message BK or just we could give a little bit of feedback loop for that too. Because I think that's what I will be scared with specifically, BK. Where if you use like a lot of browns, it will like kind of blend into the actual red skin tone, despite it being a fairly different color. But let me move that away. And thank you as well for showcasing that too. Progress so far is very lovely. The progress so far is looking incredible. Let's see. I'll see if I play it again. Not sure if anyone else was interested in this series. I played it more for nostalgia's sake, since the game I remember rocking out to with my cousin Savage back in the day. That's understandable, Koopa. Like I said, for me, I think I forgot somebody was talking about Spyro. I think it was Space Buds a while back, and I became really, really enamored to just play through Spyro for like a day. And I played through a little bit of the game, and I was like, oh, like I'm just in the mood to play that. Despite not everyone really being too big a fan of that, I just felt like playing through a game of Spyro for a bit. Let's see. I think only one tale actually talk about the King Yellow directly, but not really. If I remember correctly, a tale is about someone going to some weird spiky castle where they meet the King in Yellow. So only one tale mentioned them specifically, the Vector, at least regarding what Haster's works. The author, Robert W. Chambers, as far as I know, wrote 2 books related to Eldritch Horror, The King Yellow and The Yellow Side. Are they both part of the same universe, Nox, or are they part of something else differently? I'd say look at complementary colors for reds. Color palettes with red in them. Ooh. I would say, okay, that's a huge tip from Crumbs as well. Maybe you can look for complementary palettes for red. Something that I always do is I go on Adobe Color Picker, and that will like immediately show some different palettes they can use with. Obviously, you can definitely just Google colors that go well with red or red color palettes, and you'll get that as well. But I tend to go over here, and then I'll just hover over like something and be like, oh, like I want like red. What are some palettes I can go with? So then, boom, you go with analogous and have like, I guess the same thing I was kind of talking about, where you'll have like other like reddish or warmish tones around it that you can like use for that scheme, or you can go for a complementary. And then you go like red or different reds here, and you'll see like a lot of greens, and funny enough, brown as well works with that too. You can go to other stuff, you can go to Triad, just so many different palettes that can alternate here, and you'll get like a general scheme or idea that will go with that. But that's just my general go-to sometimes. It's not the best place either, but Google will give you a lot of interesting ideas as well. Thank you, Crumbs, as well, for sharing that too. Genuinely, thank you for letting BK know about that too. Also, don't worry about the fluffy part. That's going to be a bit white. Got you, BK. Got you. Wait, what is that website? Link it? Oh, yes, it's just, go to, I Google Adobe Color Picker, and that's what shows up, and I'll link it for you too, Vector. It's super useful. Like, at least for here, you can, like, just color pick a lot, or color pick anything with different styles right here. Right? Like you use compound colors, you can use complementary, split complementary, and this will like kind of give you a general scheme of what you want. I used this before with some of my D&D characters just because I didn't know what colors would go well with them. Like I remember with Calzadot, I used a tricolor, like a tricolor palette as well. But yeah, let me send this over to general chat. I'll link it for you as well. Copy that. Paste over, where is it? Go to general. Here we go. And I'll just post that as well. I'll add you as well, Vector. Specifically, since you didn't want the link, I'll add you there. There you go. Color Adobe Creative Color Wheel. There you go. Oh, wait, Crumb's supposed to be something too? Ooh, for Archer, before I forget, this for Secret Santa. Yes! Oh my god, we have a progress on this. Wait, is it fully finished too? Oh my god, wait, Crumbs sent me this right now. Okay, I will share that later on too. But thank you, Crumbs, so much for showcasing that. I don't want to like spoil too much of what has been shared, but I can already tell it's gonna be something really incredible. But thank you, Crumbs. So just something before I disappear, since I'm gonna be running around today again. Oh no, you're good, Crumbs. You're okay. I did see that as I was linking it, and I'm very excited to have that showcase for later on today too. Thank you. I'm excited. I will take my leave for now. Take it easy as well, Vector. Hopefully your shift isn't too stressful again, like I said before. And yeah, there's the link there in case you want to like dabble with some other color palettes and whatnot. But thank you as always for stopping by too. That goes for you and everyone else here too. If you guys are busy, I always appreciate that as well. Hey, thank you for the bits.
Tosses a bit at the bartender. Thanks for the link, partner.
Thank you so much for the bit, Vector. I appreciate it a lot. And hopefully your day goes well. I genuinely hope so. Let me see. So, oh, we need to walk my dog. Oh, good dogs, don't sweat it as well. They're from the late 1800s, almost 19th century. Okay. So to give you a quick rundown of the game, Time Splitters was a FPS game where the main focus is traveling through time and completing missions. Each time period you travel to locks. You travel to locks you to using that time period's weapon. I traveled to early 1800s for the first mission and was stuck using a blunderbuss. Wait, that's actually cool. You travel to the 70s, you use Cold War weapons. You travel to the 1920s, you use World War II weapons. The content is so interesting. I like that idea a lot, because like the main gimmick being like you using weapons from the time period is actually quite interesting. Because I haven't heard of a game that does that kind of a mechanic similarly, Koopa. Like the only time-based FPS or a game that I've heard of recently was one that somebody else recommended that was basically focused around like a time manipulation. I forgot what the name of the game was. It was several streams ago, but I remember somebody was talking about another time game. I think it was called Time Shift or something else, and it was on Steam, but I don't remember specifically what it was called. But that one's pretty cool too. Like using weapons from different time periods sounds very exciting. Let's see. Oh, that might be helpful. Might want to do that too. What's it called? Oh yes, I sent the link in the general chat, BK. This passed the stepdad check. We did a good job, yay! Congrats for that too, Space Buds. I'm happy that it passed the stepdad check. That's good. That means it was built properly. Let's go. Sorry that I'm kind of not working on this drawing too much, guys. I need to get it done as well. For Nox's sake. Oh yes, for Nox's sake, this must be finished. And just for the sake of us being done with more stuff on stream. Here we go. More of these little wavy effects as well. I'm trying to add more of these goopy, I guess, rot tendencies kind of like around the mouth and having it kind of like pseudo connect to the skull and whatnot. But that will take me a bit. It's definitely a lot of like picking away at things. So let me try to get that also situated here. Oh, let me see. We'll leave that for now. I posted a video I think you might appreciate involving the King in Yellow in video. Thank you for that as well, Mike. Thank you for sending me that link also. Let's see. Robert E. Howard, the author of Conan the Barbarian, was close friends with H.P. Lovecraft. Sword and sorcery has always worked really well with eldritch horror. Oh, so the sword and sorcery has always worked well with eldritch horror because Robert E. Howard was also friends with Lovecraft. I mean, I never read Conan the Barbarian, but having those two elements be connected in an indirect way is really interesting to me, too. Thank you for sharing that as well, Zen. I can't stress how fun Time Splitters was for me. That was back in the day. I think the biggest reason I played it was because Savage and I used to play through the game so much. Fair enough. The co-op campaign was 100% fun with a friend. Honestly, it's one I could recommend to you and Hades, especially since the co-op can be played together online. I mean, if that is a fun game and one that you would recommend, Koopa, that is something that we could add later into the mix as well, considering it is a game that you were a fan of. And honestly, there's a lot of recommendations that you guys have been giving that has been very fun to tackle on through too. There's several games. I know Qwerty even talked about FNAF World and other stuff like that too. Can be pretty exciting. It's a Wednesday is Resident Evil. Oh yes, gotta go. I'm really tired. Take it easy, Qwerty. I read the YouTube comments just now, but Qwerty's probably gone for a hot minute. I do apologize for anyone that does lurk on YouTube's side, and I don't get to the comments in a timely manner. It takes a minute, but I do try. I really do try to respond to as many comments as possible. Like I said, guys, if there's ever like something you guys are talking about and I do miss the message, don't be afraid to retype it, please. Just because I may miss a message every now and then, and I'm not intentionally trying to do so. It just happens. I had more memories of the Time Splitters 2 than I did the other two. Time Splitter 2 was absolutely goated. Nice. One of the missions, we ended up in 1940 Chicago. We were using weapons only available to the Mafia, which is really cool. That sounds pretty cool, too. So you were using Mafia-related weapons there as well? I think it's a cool gimmick, though. Because I feel like you don't really see that too much nowadays when it comes to a lot of the specifics for like different FPSs and games like that. But like back then, like even like prior to 360 era, so many games tried to innovate with mechanics. and I feel like you don't get enough of that now. Most games nowadays kind of just try to like reiterate stuff that game devs have been doing for a while, but back then you had really crazy stuff, and I kind of miss that novelty. Even if like some of those games were more gimmicky back in the day, I feel like there was some of them when they did work well, you would get some of the most fun experiences ever. Like, not just like what time spinners like we were talking about, Koopa, but like also that other time manipulation game that somebody was mentioning probably was another iconic thing too. But it's just I wish we had more experimental stuff like that nowadays. Yes, Lovecraft, to look up his dog's name. Oh yeah, I would say I know H.P. Lovecraft was not the greatest individual when it came to a lot of like IRL things. Obviously, like I separate the works from the creator, but it's also hard to do that from time to time. But yeah, I do know that Lovecraft wasn't the greatest person as a whole back in the day. I remember watching some videos about from Overly Sarcastic Productions that also shared more of Lovecraft's like personal life and stuff like that too. A little fact is the tiger uncle is the tank of the group, because I thought that'd be interesting. Ooh. So then is the uncle like very buff? I would say, like extremely big. Like I don't know if this is something you are trying to push a bit more, Mike, but if they are the tank of the group, are they like significantly larger width-wise as opposed to everybody else? Oh god. Oh, it lagged for a second there. But yeah, like, are they like significantly larger? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to do the best job right here. Let's just try to do like a general silhouette. Let's say like they're like much larger than the next ooze next to them. Okay, this is probably like a horrible depiction, but like, let's say this is the uncle, and then maybe the other uncle, or like Apollo, is a lot more slimmer in that sense, because they're not really the tank. I mean, you can be a tank and not really be very big and bulky, but I personally like pushing stuff like that, or like shape design, just because I feel like it makes it a lot more interesting. But it's okay. I know like it could also be like the apparel they wear too, like in solo leveling, right? Like the people that are like more the front lines are wear like armor or heavy plate and stuff like that too, like in other shows or mediums. Oh, bro, looks like one of those yaoi. Oh, bro, looks like one of those yaoi pics, Valis. Wait, who, the one that was drawing right there, Crumbs, or the character that I'm doing for or Leshy specifically, the Doodle request. Wait, who are you referencing, Crumbs? The quick guy bodies. Ah, okay. I mean, I was just trying to draw somebody that was a bit more bulkier. That was all. I mean, I can make them like a bit more like cube-like, I guess. Someone like this, maybe. I guess. Some like these type of proportions. I guess. I don't know. Did they look yaoi? I wasn't trying to. I guess I was just trying to do like the basic proportions, but maybe something else like this. That's a bit more blocky in that sense. I don't know if that's even working, but I'm trying to like be a bit more experimental with shape design, but it's always a really tricky. I didn't even know that. Oh, bro, that's worse. Is it? Okay, I'm done. I'm not listening to you, Crumbs, anymore. I'm just gonna move on from this. You know what, Crumbs? Don't you have things you have to do today? Isn't there other things that are very important for you to get done at the moment? I feel like that should be worked on right now. Oh no! Okay, I'm done. Wait, what did Koopa say up here? What did Koopa say? Trust me, I know it's difficult juggling in Twitch and YouTube. I juggle 3 chats. Koopa, I don't know how you do it though, because it's tricky. I feel bad for Qwerty just because I know some people are fairly regular on YouTube side as well. Like sometimes I see Enigma, I see Qwerty, I see Dork as well, and I do miss their messages from time to time, and I just it sucks. I'm not intentionally trying to do it. It's just from time to time, like usually most of the time, nobody's really active on the YouTube side, so I don't look at YouTube subconsciously just because of that. But it happens just because of those associations. But I am trying to at least be a bit more communicative in that part. Time Splitters labeled itself as the spiritual successor to GoldenEye. The gameplay was basically GoldenEye. Okay. So the remake had been in progress since 2013. It took until literally a month ago for them to release the game. Well, then now I can see why you did end up streaming that then. Like I said, it's also free since the current IP owners are not really touching the game, but they gave their fans their blessing, provided they didn't try to profit from it. Okay. I made it look a bit more. I mean, Apollo and Uncle Tiger have a great friendship. Fair enough. Why are we laughing, BK? BK, what's so funny? I am returned. Welcome back, Nox. Welcome back, welcome back. We're trying to keep lighting this up, picking away at it ever so much more. Trying to get some of these little details worked in too, at the same part. But I hope you've been doing well too, Nox. I hope you're doing well also. I'm doing everything in my power to get this finished. I did say that, but the person I'm waiting for is taking a bit. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. Oh, well then, you know what? I appreciate you being here, Crumbs. Despite what was said before, I don't know what BK, you better not be laughing in relation to that, but I still appreciate you for being here, Crumbs. I just did not expect that comment at all. I just did not. I promise you, it was not intentional. I was just trying to draw a person in that way. Funny enough, somebody, what was it? Was it Hades that told me? Hades told me that the way I drew one of the characters in the Hell campaign looked like a himbo, and I didn't even know what the hell a himbo was until Hades told me. So I don't know if I was supposed to be offended or greatly complimented by that. I had no idea. It's not intentional. Let me see if I can find that goddamn short. It's here. It's right here. I think it's this one. Because it's right here. Oh my god. I think I could be wrong. Tell me if Hades is right or not. Let me see. It's time to pick out the whole. This was I guess the context for this was the Hell campaign that Crochet DMs, and these are just some of the characters. My character's Calzin on the right and Hades' characters on the left. They're a warlock, who would have thought? But the character I'm referencing specifically is at the very end here. It's Druttut. This guy. This is J Money's character. Does he look like a hippo? I have no idea. But like, I specifically drew him like that because that's how I was taught how to draw very buff characters. And Druttut's supposed to be a very buff barbarian guy. Does he look like what I need? I need another pair of eyes because otherwise I'm not going to live this down. But yeah, the Tiger Uncle is the main factor why Mika isn't really intimidated by tall individuals or intimidating individuals. I mean, especially being surrounded by oozes, you're probably the most intimidating individual as a whole. That's a himbo? What the? Okay, I guess so. You know what? Zen as my second person, my second pair of eyes. I will concede. I will concede. It wasn't intentional. It was not intentional. I just didn't know. And now somebody else told me. So I will go on. Yeah, ... That's okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, why are we all dotting though? One ... was enough from Nox Space Buds. Why do you do that too? Why do you do that too? I just needed one confirmation. One's enough. We're good. We're good. I'm moving on from that. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I need a receipt. I need some other form of factual backing up. I drew Druttut again. Where is it? It's somewhere else. Come on. It's over here. Am I gonna find it? Where's the eye? Where's the eye one? I have Druttut over here. Oh my god, wait. Hell yeah! I don't know, I didn't see what you showed. Hell yeah from Lex. You know what, Lex, just because you referenced that, where's the goddamn soundboard on the server?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
There you go. You get 3 hell yes for that. I had to click that real quick. Where's the eye? Come on, it's here. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Fully enough, Hades also gave me this voice line that's, I believe, a William FNAF quote. I'm not sure if it's specifically from William Afton or whatever. I don't know who says this specifically, but this is also Druttut here. I don't really think idea. Oh yeah. Right here. Okay, wait. Okay, boom. I drew Druttut again here. Does this look like a himbo? Maybe it's just Druttut, period. I don't even know. Wait, can I close the CC? Okay, thank you. That makes it a little bit better. Okay, how about in this depiction? Right next to our weird tiger companion, Ellen, that was one of the other characters with the party members that they play as well. Is this that too? If you say yes to this, then I will... Himbo? Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm going out. Okay. Oh, that's the final speech of Henry from FNAF Pizza Simulator, aka FNAF 6. Okay, So I just didn't know that specifically, because I remember it was like, oh, Alice, it'd be so cool if you made a D&D animatic with this audio. I was like, sure. I didn't know if it made the most sense, but it was something that I did use for that specifically. I had a really funny idea of people trying to pick on Mika, and she's trying to stand up herself, and you just see the tiger uncle behind her. They're giving people the look, and they run away. I mean, if anyone tries to mess with Mika, I think there's a lot of individuals that would not be very appreciative of that. Right, you just have little baby Mika right here, and then you just have the uncle as well, just standing. Okay, this is probably the worst depiction ever. But you just have the uncle right behind Mika, just ready to square up with anyone that's ready to mess with their little slime individual as well. That's horrible. Let me take that out. That's the worst 2-second drawing ever. Oh, welcome back, Fluffy! Welcome back! Oh, that's morning. Hey, Storm! Welcome, Storm! We're working on a doodle request for Nox specifically. This is Leshy, the character that they play as, the very badass, god-devouring, Wendigo-like entity. But, we've been working on this for a hot minute. How are you doing, Storm? Also, I hope Fluffy's doing well also. The video is a really good one. Oh, for the animatic specifically, Zed? Or are you talking about the speech? Very cool. Thank you for the kind words as well. We're getting this stuff done, hopefully in a timely manner. My goal is to be done with this today. But yeah, how's the comic progress coming along as well? Have you been able to finish everything fully, Storm, or are you still working on certain parts of it? Because I know, at least at the pace that you were talking about before, you were doing like roughly 5 lineups, 5-page lineups a day, I believe. I could be wrong about that, or I could be misremembering that as a whole, but I believe that was the pacing that you were going at. The entire pizzeria was a setup designed to capture rogue animatronics. Springtrap, the puppet, Circus Baby, and Eddard. All the fun-time animatronics minus Baby to burn them all! Wow. Okay. To burn them all. I mean, I guess to take them out of commission or take them out fully. It looks awesome. I'm good, but very tired. I'm happy to hear the kind words as well, Fluffy, but please get the rest that you need. Thank you for stopping by, at least if it is just for a moment. Please get some rest. Like, I know you and Hollow and some other people have been fairly a bit tired, but thank you as always for stopping by too. I made the cover art for the comic ready to post today. Let's go. Is the comic something, or is the cover something you can share to the massive Storm, or is that also a little too spicy to also showcase? But that's cool that you worked on the cover as well. Obviously, the cover is always something that must drag the viewer's attention. That's always the first thing that people see. But that's a really big progress as well. I know I've spent the most time when I was working on my Slimeverse comic cover, for at least for Chapter 0. Most of my time did go into the first, in terms of all these pages, it went into this cover. It's not the best cover ever, but at least I had a lot of fun with it. It kind of like... I feel like I did an okay job with the quality. I feel like maybe going into the future for the other chapters, those cover arts will be maybe a little more detailed, or maybe to the same extent, but we'll see. Only time will tell. I'm back. Oh yeah, then say welcome back to Vinchika as well. Welcome back, Vinchika. I don't know if I said welcome back to you as well, but welcome back to everyone that has been returning in general. It's sus? Okay, I got you. I did want to ask in general, Storm, just in case, because, you know, I know it's kind of tricky to share some things on stream as a whole, so I always want to ask just in case. But still massive progress, though. Massive progress. Let me move on towards this as well. And like I said, too, Storm, Wednesday's getting closer than normal. Well, not normal, but like Wednesday is right around the corner. We will be playing that Dispatch very, very soon. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are as well, because I've been waiting forever to play through that. Most of my friends have played through Dispatch, and it sucks that I haven't been able to hear anything regarding it. I'm trying to avoid as many spoilers as possible. So hopefully we're going in fully blind on this Wednesday. Well, like I said, the stream may be a little longer than usual, but I'm not going to try to beat the entire game of one sitting unless I'm just absolutely loving it that much, and maybe we get through it in a timely manner, but we'll see. I'm excited to finally get through it, though. Hell yeah. Wait, Storm said hell yeah. Wait a second. Storm said, anytime I hear hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
I gotta do that from freaking Resident Evil 6. Because Hades took out the time to freaking add that soundboard into the Discord, so now I have to have that there. You mess with someone's wrong, baby kids. I would say, if you're messing with Mika, you're messing with the wrong individual. I'm gonna say there's a lot of people that will freaking die for her. So don't even try. Don't even try. It's very ill-advised. I will say. Let me get that going as well. Sorry for asking, but will you color my main drawing? No, the main drawing will not be colored, Strider, unfortunately, because it is a Doodle request, and I did just color the chibi specifically, but I did just only get that done. Let's say Doodle requests do vary, but as a whole, I do try to at least do most of it in the span of 1 to 2 streams, but we did color at least the chibi variants. I think I talked to you previously of that to see which one you wanted to choose. I think you said the chibi one you wanted to be colored, so we did get that colored. At least. I got a new kitten yesterday. Oh, I did see the picture of that in the pet tab, specifically Fluffy. What's their name? Oh, did you name the kid? I don't remember if you had the name specifically in the pets tab, but I did see them. Oh no, you do have right there. My new kitten, Tilly. I did see them right here, and they are adorable. Like, genuinely. The kitten right there. Very much so. Very, very precious. I know, I think what Zen got a new cat as well, not too long ago. A lot of people have been getting some new pets, so hopefully, you know, you guys very much appreciate them and just take care of them, and they're having like a wonderful time over there. I know they are, because you guys are a bunch of incredible individuals, and I just hope that that's been going well. But I did see them. Teely, I hope I'm saying their name right. It's Teely or TG? I don't know too well. But let me get that going. Let's see. I write wrong. Her name is Sunny. Oh, it's not even. I'm not even close to what's said over there. So it's Sunny. Okay. And why they got a Tilly though? That's interesting. Hey Valis, the panels you draw will be going to be in the shorts, right? Can we see the animation process? The panels I drew for the comic, specifically Venchica? I don't even think I recorded this. Did I record it? No, I didn't record this. If you're talking about the tokens, I did record the time-lapse for this. That's right here. I guess you can kind of see a bit of the process. I'll speed it up to 30. But I guess we have Strider's Doodle that we were working on. And then we also had, we are working currently on Nox's. I guess I could put on 60 because it kind of looks weird if you don't do it that way. It's the name of my other cat that looks just like it. Oh! So you said your other cat's name but not Sunny. Okay. Well, all good for the miscorrection. Local man be doing full liner and call it a doodle. Okay, but Storm, listen. The way I'm saying it, or like my thought process for the doodle request, at least for these in particular, is some of you guys have been watching us for a really, really long time. So I'm putting a bit more emphasis into this work specifically, just because I want you guys to know that I am very thankful for you all tuning in to our little art endeavors as a whole, which is why we have been working on this. It is a bit of an exception. Oh god, they're gonna see me drawing the big guy over here. Where is it? God damn it, I drew the big guy right here. They're gonna be like, why the hell is that there? Why the hell is there a big dude right there? Oh, whatever. I don't care. No one even like comments that stuff. That's happened so many times. I wish I could show. Where's my Lily fan arts? Nobody ever comments this, but when I drew my Power World Lily arts, like I think it was like 2-ish years ago, there was just a whole drawing of my D&D character at the very beginning, but no one ever mentioned that. But to be fair, like my older videos, nobody really watches that as well. But let me see if I can find it real quick. It's over here somewhere. It's like the oldest one, or one of the oldest. Right here. Oh god, I just blew up your eardrums. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But basically like this little time lapse right here that I was working on before, it was where is it? It's over here somewhere. Right there. Damn it! It was for a second. It was for a second. Let me see if I can get there to that exact little timestamp. Where is it? Okay, mute it real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Come on! I made this damn video! I know exactly where it's at! Come on! Okay, pause it. It's right here. Oh my god, I'm so bad with this. I have the mechanics of a slug! Right there. Boom, I got it! Easy. Right here. In the middle of... In the middle of this goddamn time-lapse, I was working on another drawing, and then it just cuts back to this. Oh my god. It's happened several times in my other time lapses before, but like, it's just, nobody ever mentions it, so I'm just like, yeah, you know what? If no one bats an eye, whatever, I'll just keep on doing it by accident. But it happens. My ears. I'm sorry, Strider. I know I probably probably like destroyed some of your guys' eardrums there, but I couldn't mute the video fast enough, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. I had to make my point clear. I very, very much had to make my point clear. I'm sorry. You didn't enjoy Doodle this in the clean colors I received. How is this a Doodle? I just it's a bit of an exception. It's a very, very much an exception. Some Doodles do vary. I know some Doodles I may do a little bit quicker than others, but like this one, I had a really cool idea in mind, so it's just something that I'm just drawing for now. But yeah, there's always some exceptions to some rules. But I do apologize for that, for destroying anyone's eardrums. I'm still trying to find my new cat's tail. He keeps losing it. Aww. Wait, did you actually put like a tail on your cat, Zed? For the cat that didn't have a tail? Oh my god. The audio just keeps getting messed up, guys. It swapped to the other song, and then it just went to like another really loud song. The audio is all over the place. I always take great pride in making sure that the audio is not too out of whack. And then, lo and behold, we're going out of whack left and right today. I'm so sorry about that. It is what it is. It occurs every now and then. Oh god, that's terrible. Today is a little out of whack in that regard. So sorry. This is a masterpiece. Thank you for the kind words as well. These artists, man, make a full-blown museum art and be like, wiki lines. And I'm not saying wiki lines. Listen, Storm. Okay. Listen, for this is an exception. This is an exception. Okay, you got me there. Hands up. Where the hell's the emote? Where the hell's the emotes? Caught me emotes. Where is it? Hands up. Right here. You caught me red-handed or orange-handed right here. This right here is an exception because I myself, why is it Drewski meme gift Twitch? Okay, whatever. But like, you caught me red-handed for this one. I usually don't do it like this. Most of my doodle requests will be something a bit more simpler, but because Aleshi is a character that has been mentioned for a while, Nox, it's pretty much one of like the coolest characters I've heard of in a hot minute too, just because with all the story that's been going on with Aleshi's been talking about in regards to Crooked Moon and all that, I've been enamored by the story that Nox has told them in the past, and you know, some of you guys have been waiting for a really long time in regards to that, so I myself just felt like it was a bit justified to draw this in this manner, okay? For the most part, I am going to be working on smaller doodles, stuff that's like chibis and whatnot, but I myself, why are we spamming bald? Why are we spamming bald? Stop it! We're not, I don't even know why bald's even being mentioned. I don't even know why bald's being mentioned. I'm moving on from this. We have proximity shot on Cobblemon Rubric, so now I tend to fly around on my Noivern while blasting the Bazilki steam from Monster Hunter through my audio. Nice! I'm gonna find my new cat's tail. Let's the big cook. It's a fan favorite. I am special. Found my old Intuos tablet CD driver. Man, the memories. Your old Intuos CD driver? Holy crap. I was saying that must be a throwback then too. If it's a CD driver, specifically Space Buds, that has to be ancient. You heard it here first. Check this. No, it's okay. It's an exception. Storm. Okay. Well, I can't dig myself out of this hole. I cannot dig myself out of this hole. I'm just saying, for these early doodle requests, that's all I'm saying. For these early doodle requests, I am taking a bit more time in these, just because all of you guys have spent like a while just watching and supporting our little Slimeverse endeavors, and I know many of you have had the points for a hot minute and have been waiting for that to also be shared, which is why I am putting a little bit more time into these early doodle requests. I want to try to do the same thing with Luxes, with Space Buds, and stuff like that as well. Mike, if Mike has an idea soon, but oh god, I don't know what to say. I got nothing. I'm short circuiting right now. If I was Metal Valis, you would see sparks coming out of the sides of my head. I got nothing. I really don't. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at all while listening to this goddamn like chill step Persona 3 OST mix. She is the favorite child. Playing Time Splitters Rewind as we speak. This game is so good. I'm happy to hear that as well, Koopa. I'm happy that you're engaging in peak content as a whole. That's very nice as well. Oh god. Me sitting in the corner brewing to think what to ask for my Doodle. There's no rush on that, BK. There's no rush on that at all. It's just I don't have a good way to say it. But I hope Time Splitters is a lot of fun as well, Koopa. I really hope so. Storm's just vibing. Storm's just vibing. Oh god. We're not beating the allegations. We're not beating the allegations. Let me keep blocking this in too. I think this is okay. Is most of this lighted up? I think it is. For the most part, yeah. We gotta light up the background. I may not even do that. I may just keep the light out, the background just blocked in and then work on that later. Okay. Let us add some, I guess some contour lines. We'll do that as well, guys. We love, working on these wonderful characters. I'm struggling. Are you? I'm still trying to think of what to ask of you. I'm struggling. I mean, it's okay, BK. If you don't have like a specific idea right now, we can wait till maybe a more clear, coherent one comes to mind. It doesn't need to be at this very moment at all. Charizard's the GOAT. Charizard is overrated. I will say that. I said it yesterday, Strider. I'll say it again. Charizard is the most overrated Pokemon known to mankind. Fight me. Fight my little slime self. I won't put up a good fight, but I'll stand to that statement. Because so many people are just, it's always with the younger audiences too. Younger audiences love Charizard. It's like, oh, every time I watch these card shop videos and whatnot, it's like, oh, like, what card do you want? Billy? I want Charizard. Charizard's my favorite Pokemon. And there's nothing wrong with liking Charizard. I feel like Charizard 4, more power to you. I'm just sick and tired of everyone being a fan of Charizard. Why can't we like other Pokemon, guys? Come on. Like someone else. You know, maybe like any of the other Dragon type Pokemon like Salamence or what else? Noivern, Hydreigon, like anything else, or maybe even the other fire type starters. Like remember Blaziken or Incineroar or what's the other one? What's the pig one? I forgot. Pig Knight is one of the evolutions, but I forgot the other guy, the full evolution of that. But come on, just Charizard really every single time. Can we be in just a little bit more? I'm done. I'm not okay. I'm done. I'm getting heated. I'm getting heated. I need to stop. Pokemon is just something that I shouldn't be this passionate about, especially being 300 years old. It's a kid game, Alice. Don't be mad. Embor. Did I say it right then? I did say it right, I believe. Infernape is the best one. Infernape's pretty cool. If we're talking about fire starters, I mean, Gen 4, all the starters were goated. I was a Torterra guy specifically, but all the starters for Gen 4 were just peak, absolute peak. Charizard overrated. Yes. I'm done. I'm not gonna. Nope. I'm done. I'm not gonna. I can't. I gotta work on this. This is more important than just raging over it. I'm not gonna say anything else. I finally finished the first game. Ooh, time to see if the cutscenes were remade. Congrats on finishing the first game for Time Splitters as well, Koopa. Congrats on that. I hope this little bitty rant isn't going too much on a side tangent. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I should not be talking about that. I finally have space for the tablet holder thing, man. I'm so happy. I already love this desk. Let's go. I'm happy that you're loving the desk too, Space Buds. It did pass the stepdad check, which is always cool. Chat, don't tell Valis your secrets. Bro literally will ramble over your 3 stacks of Gundam under your basement. First interrogation question in. Don't tell the first secret. Storm, I don't think you were here for that, but there was a story I told in the past where I almost got kidnapped on a cruise, and it was so bad because I'm not the best storyteller, but there was I was with family at the time, and there was these 2 individuals that kept following us no matter where we went, and they wanted to know specifically where we were going when we landed on an island somewhere, to be like, oh, we could hang out, or like, well, we know like different places of locales that like most of the other people on cruise would ever see and whatnot, and obviously it was like a little fishy, but I didn't know because I'm freaking dumb, and I don't get social cues like that. And somebody, well, to be fair, this was like much younger me. This was like a while back. Somebody within my family said something through text right, through text next to me as the people were behind me. And you know what it said? And I said this out loud. I read this out loud verbatim. And the first sentence was, don't read this out loud. Don't read this out loud. And then the guy immediately took the phone from me. Like the person in my family immediately took the phone from me. I was just like, oh my God, I wouldn't make it alive. I have the survival instincts of a goldfish. I swear. I really, really do. It's so bad, but I'll leave that to its own. It was just a small little thing that occurred a while back. This was like several years ago. I haven't been on a cruise in like forever, but like when that occurred, it was so bad. But yeah, guys, if you're ever going on a cruise, be careful who you hang out with. It can be really bad. It can be really, really bad. I would not. I would very much advise at least going with other loved ones or at least other friends or family members and always staying within a group because you never know who there may be as well. One of them was an idea of asking for Doodle of my goddess character for my Pathfinder when I told you a little about it. If that's one of the ideas for the Doodle request, BK, I mean, we go with that too. I just like, you seem to be a little conflicted with several ideas, BK. So if you don't have like a clear-cut choice for what you want to go with now, we can definitely ideate that later. Or we can like have like a choice for that later on too. Fire is cool. Fire is cool. Fire is very, very cool. That type is great. A lot of people are a big fan of fire types. I just, I have very choice words to say about Charizard. You know, I'm not gonna go, I'm gonna prove your point wrong, Storm. I'm not going to a whole tangent. I'm just gonna keep moving on from this. Let's keep going. I one-hit KO'd Leon's punk-ass Gigamax Charizard by Toxtricity overhyped wannabe dragon. Yes! Thank God! Someone's on my side! Finally! I'm not gonna talk about it, but like, I'm just happy that not everyone's like, what are you talking about, Vanish? Charizard is the coolest Pokemon ever! I'm so much of a fan of Charizard because Charizard is just the best Pokemon out of all the universe! Oh, nope, I caught myself again. I'm done. Okay. I'm brewing with too many options. Are you BK? I don't know. Do I choose a Pop Plant, Water Gun, or a little fire-breathing dragon? Hey, Storm, I'll have you know I chose that Pop Plant. I chose Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur gets hated on way too much. I will say that very much so. I was that Bulbasaur guy. I mean, that being said, Gen 2, Chikorita was ass. I mean, if you like Chikorita, sure, more power to you. I'm sorry, maybe I spoke a little too attitude. Sorry, Chikorita fans. If you like Chikorita, that's okay. But I never went for Chikorita. I always went Toto down in, I'll say, Season 2, Gen 2. But, like, oh my God. The Bulbasaur, I will not stand for such slander for Bulbasaur. I will say that. If I know one of my ideas is not possible, I'll just maybe throw money at you to draw it. No, I mean, if you have a specific idea in mind, BK, like I said, I will do everything in my power to get the Doodle request drawn in that specific manner. Oh, damn. Oh, yes. Oh, see, that it did happen a hot minute ago. Correction, walking toxic hazard, double shoulder cannon, or basic ass dragon. That's not a dragon. Some people have very strong stances on Pokemon. I'm sorry, Storm. I grew up with it. I even like used to know every single Pokemon verbatim up to Gen 5. I don't remember them too well because I haven't played since Sword and Shield. I didn't even play through the entirety of Sword and Shield because it just wasn't for me. But oh man, I have very choice things to say about that. I do apologize if I'm a little too heated for that, but I'll leave that away. We'll focus on other things, much happier things, you know? Storm, but it's so old, he can't see how cool Charizard is. Every kid knows that Charizard is... No, you're just wrong. I don't care. I am 300 years. I don't care about that, but I just know Charizard's overrated to all hell. I don't care. The young Pokemon fans need to be a fan of, like, other Pokemon that are way cooler. There's so many other Pokemon you guys can just be more of a fan of. You guys just shouldn't boil down to the most basic ass Pokemon. Come on, you guys are better than this. You guys are way better than this. Come on, you can look at other Pokemon like from other gens, even newer gens. Maybe what Cerulege? Is that the new one that the younger fans of Pokemon like nowadays? I don't know. I don't know. What's that fighter legendary? Like the pan, not the panda, but it's like the bear guy that like punches and stuff like that. I don't remember him. Ursa something? I don't know. I don't remember. But there's some other Pokemon that kind of look cool. But we're going to the basic one. I'm done. I said that like 10 times. I need to actually be done, Malice. Hey, Valis, will you color this doodle? Yes, I will try to color this doodle for today. Hopefully after stream, I will be going on that. I'm a little too behind on comments, guys. I'm sorry. I need to basically be done with this too. Like I said with Nox, this will be drawn, fully colored, hopefully within the span of today. If we don't finish this today, Nox, it will 100% be done tomorrow. It's just today, all I really got to work on is basically blocking in the video. I showed that in the past. All this stuff needs to get cut up. We've been cutting up all these previous layers too. All these other ones have been cut up for the video, but we still have way more to go. I can show you the file. Where is it? I got receipts, guys. Oh yeah, I got receipts for this. We've been cutting up so much stuff. Where is it? It's skit 1. Yeah, just for the skit alone, I had to have everything in its own file as a separate clip and a separate image so we can like have that moving for the video. So just for the one skit, we have all these cut up. We're not to do that for all the other videos that we have been showing, all the other scenes that we have been doing. Pikachu is overrated. True, Pikachu is also overrated. I don't draw Pokemon because how passionate these two fans are. You don't draw Pokemon Storm? Oh, JK. Yeah, listen, I don't care too much about like a modern day Pokemon. I really don't. I don't mind that at all. But there's just some things that I'm a big fan of, and it's just the OG stuff. You know, the OG Pokemon stuff, with Mudkip being my favorite Pokemon of all time. I'm trying to go up from memory, but I don't really remember. It's like something like this. I think I believe I'm right, but I don't remember. This is Mudkip from memory, just because Mudkip is my favorite Pokemon. But there are some things I'm still passionate about. But as a whole, all the new stuff I don't really care too much. Shout out to like some of the designers for ZA for the DLC, because they saved a lot of those designs. Because some of the base Mega Evolutions are terrible. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta scroll. Bulbasaur, Totodile, Trico, Chimchar, Tepig. Oh, for all the gens. We don't speak about the starters after that. Those get boxed immediately. I mean, like, there's some hidden gems in the newer ones. I just don't have a good say. I really don't have, like, a good argument for any of those. Basic doesn't mean bad, old man. You can be way... I don't care. or Shifu hate it? Is that the other one? Is that the bear one? I'm just playing along, but I'm not into Pokemon in general. Really? You just been gaslighting me this whole time, Storm? Okay. I need to stop. Entei. See, Entei's another cool one. If you like Entei, that's a W. Competitive Nightmare. Oh, is that why you hate it? I think that's the only reason I've seen Urshifu. Mega Absol Z is unsurpassed. I just feel bad. I'm just Miri brains right now. BK, don't sweat it. Genuinely, if you don't have like the idea right now, just send me it later. And also, thank you for the hydrate and posture check, Zed. I gotta move. That monkey was adorable. Listen, I know my starter, at least my favorite Pokemon. Oh, I gotta stretch. I gotta stretch as well. Okay. Let's see. Gotta say, I'm not a Pokemon fan. Okay, so all the imposter fans are the ones that like Charizard and Pikachu. I see. Wait, Valis, that's not what I meant. It is what it is. That's Mudkip. Let's go. The evolutions are overrated. It's all about base EV. Yes, throw your hat into the mix as well, Koopa. Thank you. I'll say base EV as well. I remember somebody in my family loves Sylveon. My favorite evolution is Espeon, but I've never been a big fan of evolutions in general. But I know some of them are pretty cool in design, but some of them are very, very overrated, I will say. Wait, did I show you the finished art I did for the goddess from the Pathfinder I'm in? I don't think so, Mike. If you want to send that my way, please do so. Because my DM gave me a tip for it. Wait, I think... I remember you talking about receiving a tip from the specific commission that you're working on. I do not want to draw Pokemon because every time I do, there's some of these actually tell me how they think. But I just spent hours working on it is overrated. I shouldn't draw it. Yeah. I think... specifically in that regard, Storm, even if it's just Pokemon or if it's other things in general, anyone that acts like that is just not somebody that I really want to like be associated with. It's really, really toxic. It's kind of like some of the Dark Souls elitists, like correct me if I'm wrong, but like a lot of people like, oh, you are not a real Dark Souls player if you haven't beaten the game with no spells, no sorceries, no summons, not this, not that. You gotta make sure you have no clothes on and all this, and then you have to like punch the boss in a certain strategy, and then you can't use this weapon. Like come on. I mean, elitists in any game is always just very annoying. But I guess that's not the game. Just elitists or like the people that are really much like that, like in any community, not just the games, like you said with Pokemon, it's just really, really dumb. I just retired entirely. That's understandable. It'd be like that. It's just so... it gets to me too, Storm. I'm sure a lot of people get that. But also, let me move on with some more of the Doodle quests as well. Do you remember Mighty Ina? That was my first ever shiny Nox, funny enough. I got Mighty Ina, or Mighty Ena, however you do pronounce it. I gotta say, I'm not a Pokemon fan. Some of the fan artists that draw the evolutions scare me. I'll never look at Vaporeon the same again. Vaporeon will forever be ruined just because of the internet, I swear. It is diabolical, the things that have been surrounded around that entire Pokemon. It is so bad. Oh yeah, I did see these specifically, BK, but I will share these again since it is art showcase time. This is the wonderful drawing of the goddess, aka also the previous character that BK was using before they ascended, and they look incredible. I would say if I was the DM, I would have given a tip as well, because this looks so nice. And I think I said it before, but like the crackling effect, making it so bright to contrast from the darker tone of the skin is such a good detail, and it's something that always sticks out to me, and it always keeps my eyes glued to that portion of the specific area for the commission. But incredible as always. Yes, the elitism, it's always, I'm so nervous saying I'm a Linux user because that community is known for that nonsense. Isn't it really though, Koopa? The Linux community is like that? Mark my words, I will draw. Why are you gonna draw me bald? What did I do? What did I do? We got a special version of that Pokemon, Arubic Tenebris, a species that acts as a pack leader and is always female. Hyena or hyena? Ooh. So that a species that acts as a pack leader is always female. I mean, that's pretty cool if that's the subsect or the special version that you made, because it makes sense if they are based off of hyenas. Like it is a very matriarchal culture. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nox. I'm pretty sure it's like that. But that's cool. They just happen to be all sitting in the Pokemon section. Oh yeah, it's hard with Oddish as my favorite Pokemon, no merch. Why do I feel like I've heard about that before too, Moxie? I know like some people are a fan of Oddish, and they themselves have struggled to find merchandise as well. Oddish is cool though. There's nothing wrong with Oddish. How do you feel about Blossom? Like the final evolution? Actually, no, aren't there Oddish has two final evolutions, right? There's Vile Plume and a Blossom, right? And then there's Gloomy for the second evolution, or Glooby, I believe. I wonder how you feel about the other evolutions. And here's the front portion, or the more front shots for the specific individual that begins by work on the goddess as well, the goddess of magic, if I believe, or the goddess of the ley lines, which henceforth makes it the goddess of magic as well. This is a picture of her showing more of her lightning magic scars. Yes, right here. I'm sorry, I went on a side tangent as well. I do apologize. That happens quite a bit though. I do apologize if I do leave it on one image for too long. But yes, we have the more front-facing shot that highlights the scars within the right side of this wonderful individual. But I'm a fan. Bellossom, yes. Imagine Mightyena, but almost werewolf-like, really bulky. Wait, huh? Remember, chat, when this match stream happens, don't gaslight him into choosing certain romance options. Let him love them authentically. Oh yes, I say Storm brings up a great point. No crazy backseating at all for the dispatch stream. I would greatly appreciate that too, just because we will be streaming that on Wednesday. I'm excited to finally get that going because holy crap, it's taken freaking forever to get to that mark. But finally, I will witness the game on my own. So yes. Art tab, let's get that going as well. Go over here. Yes, specifically the Arch Linux users, or the Arc Linux users, they really push buttons with being on that version of Linux. Credit to them, it's the most optimized, but what makes everyone not want to touch it is that installing base Arc Linux is like pulling teeth. You spend days on the command line just to do what an installer would normally do automatically for you. Oh, so I guess it's kind of like a trials and tribulations type of thing, Koopa. It's like, oh, I had to do this in this very complex, hard way. Therefore, I am better than you in every way, shape, and form. I know that happens. I think that's why a lot of elitists are the way they are, just because they're like, oh, I spent countless hours punching Melania, not using any weapons or any stunts at all. Therefore, I want you all to do the same, or if you're not doing it, then my pain is for nothing, or my struggles are for nothing. You know, it's something like that as well. What is this? My mom gave me this. I'm gonna try and color it. Ooh, let's try to showcasing this. Who is this specifically? Is this Captain America? Is it Captain America? I think it is. I see the A and I see the star here. It may be somebody else. It was fast, 3 hours already. Yeah, it went by really, really quickly, Strider. When the video released, the video for, which one? For the Slipers video, Strider? I'm still working on that too. That looks so fun. It does. I'm late. Hades, it's for the best. Honestly, it's for the best. I'm happy that you're late. You weren't here for most of the things I was happening at. I definitely did not throw any negative remarks at all. In any way, shape, or form. But thank you for tuning in and watching some of our stuff right here for the art showcase. We are trying our best to, you know, recap some stuff like this. Who's that with the symmetry tool is fun. Another drawing, okay. Actually, this is really cool. Some more abstract stuff as well, Zed. Are any of these drawings related to any of the characters you draw in the past, or is this just you kind of being a bit more creative and going crazy with it? Because this is really nice. Posted a picture of pets. Thank you as well for that, Fluffy. Thank you. I have a friend who always brags about using Linux. Bro, always taking shots at other OS for Lily rage baiting. Damn. Thank you for glad you like her. It took me a year to finally finish her. I mean, the time freaking shows. Like, it really does. Like, with the amount of attention and detail that you spent with a lot of the smaller parts, was specifically like the crackling, the glowing for the hue for them, BK. It's absolutely legendary. And I'm happy that your DM was a huge fan of it too, because it looks so good. Like, Jay looked incredible. Pretty much sums it up. Was I on point with that thing, Koopa? Was it actually? Don't watch the VOD! You don't need a rewind! Listen, I wasn't even talking about you for that long. I was just, it was the himbo incident with Druttut. Because, I remember you were talking about, how I drew Druttut in a himbo way. Specifically, and I was like, wait, I didn't even know what the hell a himbo was until you said it. And I was like, oh. And then everybody backed up on that, and I was like, well, I guess Hades wins yet again. Spacebuds with another amazing drawing as well. Actually, is this an older work, or is this something that you drew traditionally recently? I was saying, this looks like a redraw on the right of a character you drew on the left previously before. I was just doodling. Ooh, okay. So you weren't just working on something just to be a bit more creative? Oh, that's nice. Old and new. Okay, so I was correct about that too. So yeah, I mean, the new version looks incredible. And honestly, how old was the previous one, I wonder? Probably gonna be heading off to bed. Amazing work as always, everybody. Take it easy, BK. And thank you as well for showcasing the incredible goddess and sharing more of the progress with the uncle. They are looking incredible so far. Genuinely, I hope that when it comes to the colors, we don't struggle too much. But I did send the link for the color palette as well, if that's something that you want to look more towards also. I don't know, I gotta make sure. You don't need to check it. I didn't say anything else. I swear. I think we were talking briefly about Dispatch as well. That's a big exhibit. A big exhibit as to why no one likes the Linux community. Love the OS, especially since from a personal standpoint, I've been dealing with Windows 11 issues that make development near impossible. So I switched to Linux to avoid any more headaches. That's good though. It's so annoying, Koopa, that like the elitists are like everywhere. It's not in like one game, it's not in one like fandom, it's not even in just an OS. They're everywhere. And it's just so dumb. It's so dumb. Because like genuinely it will like paint a bad picture for like the entire community, just for like the few elite that really just push that kind of agenda or that kind of stuff as a whole. It's really dumb. I was like in 4th or 3rd grade. Damn. So I must have been like a really long time then. But thank you as well, Spacebuds, for showcasing this too. Thank you, BK. Novice recommended it because I know that elitists are the ones basically pushing people away. I mean, I would still say to recommend it though, Koopa, because I know for when you've been talking about the Linux stuff, I personally have appreciated learning a bit more. Even though I'm not the best software person, I very much appreciate you telling us something that you're also passionate about and are working within as a whole. 11 out of 10. Good job, little me. Ooh, an older work from a younger Space Buds. Dude, this is really cool too. A younger Space Buds drew this. Very nice, very nice. I do like a lot of the details surrounding the actual, like, I guess, the body itself, like this little shield. Is this kind of like a cutie mark from MLP? Is that what you were trying to go for? Younger previous Space Buds in the past? Well, I guess you have that mark over here as well. And then you have the shield over here too. Yeah, you have it several places. Huh. Space Buds is awesome. I say little Space Buds, current Space Buds in the future. Oh, always incredible to see. Enjoy the hiatus screenshots. Ooh, oh yes. Is that in the gaming tab, Nox, or did you send that to me personally? Oh, let me go to the pet tab real quick, because I know Fluffy posted more pictures in pets. Let me see. Right here. Tilly and City taking over my bed. Nice. I'll say for those of you that aren't just tuning in, Fluffy did just get a new kitten, and they look so precious. Genuinely look precious as well, and I hope they are a bundle of joy. You've been having wonderful moments with them as well. But thank you, Fluffy, for showcasing your pets also. Thank you. Let me go to DMs. Oh my god. I'll say they are massive. Holy crap. So this is the one that you guys developed. Did you guys design them like that, or was this a mod from somewhere else that you guys imported over to your server? I was saying they look huge. But I mean, it makes sense because they are supposed to be like the leaders of the pack. Was that them on like they're standing on their hind legs too? Holy crap, the hyena. I guess they are called hyena for a reason. Ooh, it's funny if you're passionate about it. Just when you start insulting people to feel better about yourself, that is the problem. Yes! I would say there's nothing wrong. Like, well, at least Koopa does it I know that's not targeted towards Koopa, but like obviously some people here that are very passionate about some things. At least how Koopas came across it with talking about Linux and stuff like that never to me came off as insulting at all. But I know you are referring to like other people that are very much elitists as a whole, and they very much just down talk you or anything to make you feel bad about using a certain software. Like I know back in the day it was like iPhone and Android users like, ugh, you use iOS, that's terrible, whatnot. But it's like, bro, like I just use it because I'm used to it. I can't be bothered to like take all the different features about Android and whatnot, and it is what it is. But yeah, like when other people are like that, it's always really dumb. We did developments from an add-on. Okay, so this was from an add-on. I see. I mean, are they normally on their hind legs a lot as well, Nox? They look really interesting, though. I do like their design a lot. I can't wait to hopefully see more of them and more of the other specific Pokemon variants that you do have in the mod as a whole. Especially with the GameCube coming out. Yes, especially with that. Let me check my colored statues. Did you submit those too, Strider? I'm not sure if I did see that. Let me go to art again. Sorry, I went on a little side tangent. Oh, wait, hey! Oh, no, that's the last thing right here. My little brother did Spider-Man, and Captain America was by me. We just, hey, speaking of which, it's harder than it looks. Oh, yeah, painting is not easy. Like, you could probably say that to all, like, the people that paint those Warhammer minis. Painting is not an easy task at all. And there's people that make it, like, do it like it's nothing. Wait, this is nice. I was like, shout out to your sibling as well for coloring this in or painting it. And there's Strider's version. I was like, you killed it. You did a really good job. I was with Captain America and Spider-Man. Who's your favorite hero, Strider? At least from Marvel. Did you prefer Captain America over Spider-Man, or was there a different hero that you're more so a fan of? I know a lot of you guys are more on the lines of DC than Marvel. I'm more of a Marvel fan slime than a DC one, but I don't hate DC at all. I just have always read more Marvel works than DC. But overall, these are painted really well. Very nice to see as always. PTSD from painting that Helldrink. Oh my god. I've seen Helldrinks before, Nox. I think it might have been from a meme or something. But like, I think it was specifically because of painting headaches and whatnot. And they showed like a hell kite. And I was like, damn, I cannot imagine painting all that specifically. I'm hoping it really take off with the release of the GameCube. Hyena has a unique ability, Queenly Majesty, and protects your team from priority moves like Quick Attack or Sucker Punch. Yo! So then what does that do then, Nox? Does it just like remove the priority from it? Or does it like slow it down? How does that work? GameCube is a good one. I would say Koopa's been referring to it as the GameCube, and I mean, I'm excited. I hope at least it's somewhat affordable for other people that aren't normally used to like gaming on PC and stuff like that, so it can like grasp a wider audience. That negates them entirely. So wait, if you use any of those moves, it just stops them as a whole? That's kind of is it OP? I know there's some moves that some teams use for priority, but that's kind of insane. I love Hulk Batman is the GOAT though. Okay, that's fair. I'll say Hulk and Batman are both GOATed heroes, with Hulk being my personal favorite as well. I think, well, that's all the art we have for right now, guys. Let me see if there's anything else to also showcase in the other sections. Is there anything in memes? What is this? Gore garlic bread. That's nice. What is this? Balloon Boy? What the hell? Is every single Balloon Boy plus Balloon Boy adjacent characters? How I love you are so beautiful, ugly children. Oh god. I don't want to ask any questions. Actually, I don't think Hades is still here, but I was gonna ask Hades. We were talking for like an hour and a half, maybe even more than that, about the FNAF lore, and I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be watching / listening to more of the lore after the stream while we're blocking things up. And I was like, oh yeah, a lot of the lore that I've got has come from just hearsay from Hades and from other people that like FNAF within my friend circle, and basically that's been it. But I learned so much more about FNAF today than I have at all, period. So I'm interested to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Which Balloon Boy is this? I don't know. This one's my favorite. they just look the most intimidating. Actually, no, I lied. This one's my favorite. This one right here, this black and white one with like no visible pupils. I like this one the most. I lied. There's so many of them. Goddamn. Balloon Boy? Yes, this is Balloon Boy. That's Nightmare? Okay. You know what else is? Oh god, no! I almost go too high up for the goddamn other meme that Zen sent for the context of garlic bread. We have this as well, courtesy of Bear. We get to see this too. There's an ability named Prankster. I feel like I remember Prankster before. That turns all status moves into priority moves, which makes Queenly Majesty a hard counter. Ooh, I put the Hell Drink in the art tab. Let me see that real quick. Garlic bread. Yes! Okay, I believe this was the exact same image. Yeah, I think you said that before. I can only imagine how hard it was to freaking paint this whole thing. Like, look at all these like different wing adornments and all these different like gold embezzlements. How long does this take you to paint as a whole? Bit dusty, and that's fine. I say I can't really tell from over here, but this looks insane. Balloon Boy. Wait, do you not know about Balloon Boy, Cooper? Do you not know about the FNAF stuff? Because yeah, we dig in really deep for that too. Oh yeah, have you ever played Slime Rancher? Oh, Slime Rancher specifically, Storm? I have not. I've seen it on sale, so I may or may not play it because you know, I mean, it's slime themed. Maybe it would be something that's more closely related to jellies as a whole. But I'm not against playing Slime Rancher. I guess that would be a fitting game. Funnily enough, Storm, nobody has ever requested that game at all. Nobody's been like, oh wait, I mean, you do Slimer stuff. Where's Slime Rancher? Where's this? Where's that? It's like, you know what? That's a good point. I have not actually even touched that game at all, or have even thought about playing it. I guess I may struggle on it for some reason. I don't know how I'm gonna struggle on it, but I'll find a way. I really will. Several layers and intense detailing, several months. I mean, it shows. It very much shows with like the amount of detail that you did showcase here, Nox. But like, it's super impressive. Several months. Also, Hyena stands on her hind legs when attacking. That's badass. You know what? I'm surprised you haven't touched it either. I have not touched or even seen Slime Rancher that much. So if I go into it, Koopa, I'm going in completely blind. I don't know, just a thought. I mean, it's quite interesting though, because legit, Storm, like nobody else has really mentioned that at all. Maybe we'll do a special Slime Rancher stream one day. I'm not against that. I think that's it too. What is this? Oh yeah, thank you, super appreciate it. Oh yeah, I did send the link as well for the Adobe color picker palette if that's interests anyone as a whole. But I think that's it for us, guys. I mean, pretty progressful, heavy stream. We managed to get most of the line work done for Leshy. I'm gonna try to block this in and color it off stream. Hopefully everything goes well and Nox likes the final product. But yeah, we got a considerable amount of progress done today, and hopefully within tomorrow's stream we'll be finishing the agent campaign for Resident Evil 6. We may play It Takes Two as well tomorrow, a little bit of that, just because I feel like Agents campaign's not going to take 4 hours for us to beat, but we'll see how that goes. Outside of that, Wednesday will be the dispatch stream, so I know some of you have been looking forward to that. So I myself am just happy that I'm finally at that point. Genuinely. It felt like it's taken forever to get to a dispatch playthrough, but you guys have been patient, and I myself have finally just got to a point where I don't need to work on so much stuff on stream as well. I adore Slime Rancher and Slime Rancher 2, both amazing games. Oh, have you played through those, Jarl? Been thinking of picking Slime Rancher up again myself. I mean, as a fellow slime creator, I could see Slime Rancher being a staple game that we should probably be playing. It took till Storm mentioning it for us to really realize that. Like, I haven't even thought about playing Slime Rancher. I want to paint it so badly. I remember I'm getting the Leshy mini for Christmas. It's the one I sent you with the other Leshy references. Yes, and I did use that as a brief reference as well, Nox. I hope you get that too for Christmas time, because I would love to see the painting progress for that too if you want to share it in the art tab. But I think that should be it for us right now, guys. I'm excited for you guys as well. I know you guys have very big plans, whether it's comic stuff, Slimer stuff, OC stuff, painting, gaming, as a whole, festivities. But all I can really say is I hope all that goes well. I'm gonna see. Okay, I do like to check from time to time just to make sure. Oh god, let me close this. Just in case anybody within the community is streaming. I don't think they are. So we will be closing the stream for now. And that's basically it, guys. But yeah, stay oozy, gooey, slimy, sticky, jelly, whatever you prefer. Have a wonderful rest of your day, sus evenings, sus nights. If you're working, I hope the shift's not too stressful. If you're playing a game, I hope it's a lot of fun. If you're drawing, I hope it's a lot of fun. But that should be it, guys. Farewell. And I will have a waving emote, I swear. I will be waving out one day or another. But yeah, farewell, guys. Goodbye! Goodbye! Until next time!